to pick cotton. And, you know, they invented a lot of stuff. You know, we today, I think we ain't invented nothing in a while, have we? I don't know. Well, the sisters, they took us out of space. They did take us out of space. But that's been a while ago. GPS. Yeah, that's been a while ago, too. We ain't done nothing in a while. We got to step it up, y'all. We got to step it up. Since we can't go outside and play no more, might as well get a puzzle. You know what I mean? We might as well get a puzzle and search our mind. You know how back in the day, how we used to get a puzzle? We used to go to the community centers. Y'all remember those days? Yeah. This is the simple days. The days that we wish we had back again. Oh, yeah. But I told y'all, God's on earth. He's on earth now. And, you know, when God's on earth, you know, things change. Oh, yeah, things change and rearrange. And that's what's happening. You know, the preacher man would say, it would call it revelations. I think the preacher man would say it's in Revelation. You know, I don't want to quote the preacher man because it is making money Monday. It is making money Monday. But I'm just trying to correlate what's being taught to us throughout the years, because, you know, I was raised Baptist. You know, I'm just trying to find some footing. But I know for a fact we cannot be afraid. No. You know what we're going to do? We're going to talk about making some money. Now, I talked about all the time as far as how we take our intelligent wealth, you know, because we work for someone else, and we go to a different geographical area of the community and work for someone else. So we take our intelligent wealth somewhere else in the city or in this community, and we give up 8 to 12 hours a day. Sometimes we work 16 hours. So I know sometimes people work double shifts. And so since we can't go nowhere, that intelligent wealth has to stay in the community. Thank you. So you gotta that intelligent wealth is staying in the community. So we might as well, you know, use some of that intelligent wealth for the well-being of the community, for your family. So let's start something. Let's start something new. You know, a new idea that you always want to start. Let's get it done now. If you need to complete something, I don't know, we got some authors out there. We do got some inventors out there that haven't completed a special project. Or let's get it done now. We have time to manifest. And so I'm gonna let you know that we have to, again, stay indoors as much as possible, because as you see, it is killing Black people at a higher rate than other communities. And that's due to the health disparities that we have here in America. And so hopefully we'll be able to address a lot of these issues as we move forward. But right now, I'm telling you, you know, they try to make fun of Obamacare. You know what I mean? You can make fun of Obamacare, but Obama cares. And so I'm telling you guys that you got to have your care. You got to have your care. So I got William care. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. You know, I care for myself. You got to love yourself. You got to love yourself. And if you don't know how to love yourself, oh, yeah, We do it every day here on the station, Monday through Friday. Today is Making Money Monday. So when you got a little bit more financial security, that releases your stress level, especially in men. When they got other, responsibilities like child support, like a household, etc., etc. So finances decreases the stress, which in turn decreases abuse. So on Tuesday we talk about the truth, and so we got to, adhere to the truth, admit the truth, but also we got to tell the truth. We got to put it in practice. You know what I mean? So we don't take nothing for granted. We're gonna start everybody from kindergarten. Oh yeah, we all at kindergarten. So we like to play at kindergarten. See, I forget about that. And then we're gonna move on to the development of Wednesday. Of course, women winning Wednesdays, because women got to win because they birth everybody. The women birth everybody. Yep, women birthed everybody. I don't know. Have you? Staso, have you heard of a man birthing anybody?
Good morning, Omaha. Once again, I'm on blast because I miss multiple mom. I don't know what's going on, but I knew when I had multiples back to back, God is good, and a woman creation is something that's amazing.
Okay. So a woman can the only one can birth can create is a woman, right?
That's right.
Okay, that's
ladies.
Make sure.
You hear me?
I see. That's why we do things on Wednesday, Winning Women Wednesday, because the women have birthed everybody. So that they say that when it's your birthday, it's actually the mother's birthday because she's birthing you. Oh yes, man. We don't play with the ignorance around here. We don't play with ignorance. We're gonna challenge everything that's been taught to you. And so on Thursday, because it's about healing, we on purpose on about loving yourself. Because if you can't love yourself, how can you love somebody else?
Exactly. Sometimes it takes time for people to learn that.
Yeah. So that's why we teach them every day.
Yeah.
We're teaching them. I forgot my mask. I don't know where it is, but we teaching them.
I like that mask.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting us some made.
But on Thursday, it's Love Yourself Thursday. We tell you to be intentional on doing something for self. I don't care if it's taking a walk, reading a book, hanging out with your grandchildren. I don't know, grilling.
That's what I've been doing.
Whatever it is,
grilling.
That creates your relaxation. I'm gonna get this camera right.
That's right. Because I love the smell of barbecue. It gives me a nostalgia feeling, like makes me feel like, listen, before I let go.
I know. Like you're at the picnic.
Yeah.
The barbecue with the family, like family reunion.
Yeah, it brings some type of normalcy for me. Yeah. Some type of normalcy, instead of in the house all the time. And I don't even go to the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Friday, we talk about Black Friday. Because we want to be intentional on commerce, sharing commerce between each other, supporting each other. We do all this stuff on purpose. Well, we don't do this. We don't play over here. That these things are to create habits, in our lives in order to change our community.
Mm-hmm.
We bought it over here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if we put these things in practice, you're gonna be about it. That's why y'all VIP, baby.
That's right. We VIP. You about to play that VIP song? I thought he was going into a track.
Right, I did too.
Good morning, Omaha, Nebraska. It is 7:13 a.m. You're tuning into the Boss Morning Show here, 95.7. The Boss. I hope everyone's doing well on this bright and sunny morning.
Chilly morning.
And it's chilly today, so make sure if you have to go out, make sure that you wear your coats. Because it's a chilly where you need a coat.
It's nippy. It's nippy.
Not your little sweater, maybe a hoodie if you're going in, real close to the door. But if you got to walk a little way, you might want to wear a little heavier coat. You know what I mean? So that you don't freeze your buns off before you get to the door.
Mm-hmm. Put that defrost on too when you get in the car.
Oh yeah, because if you parked outside,
because you're not driving away without defrost,
you might have to scrape a little bit, or just to put the defrost, do your little windshield wiper and You ready to go?
Isn't that crazy? In April, snowing. You know the Lord trying to tell you something. He like, I said, sprinkle some snow in April and
Right. Staso, did you see the snowflakes yesterday came down? I don't know, around maybe 4 or 5 o'clock.
My kids alerted me. They said it's snowing outside.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
So Omaha, Nebraska, you never know what the weather is going to be like. So just be prepared for all seasons here in Omaha, Nebraska.
Right.
You never know. But hopefully this week it'll warm back up. Because it was nice.
It was beautiful last week.
Yeah, 60, 70, 80 degrees. Good Lord. That was awesome.
Yeah, I love the spring.
That's right. Shout out to our listeners out there that are listening to the Boss Morning Show. We appreciate you as always. Tell everyone about the Boss Morning Show. We run the show from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. here at 95.7 The Boss. And we appreciate our Facebook Live viewers and our YouTube subscribers. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Make sure you hit that share button, Facebook, YouTube. Make sure you hit that share button. Let everyone know about the Boss Morning Show. Take us with you everywhere you go. Download that TuneIn app, the TuneIn radio app, and type in 957 The Boss, and you can get us crystal clear. That's right, crystal clear.
Yes, stream us live on any of your mobile device, that tablet, that TV, that laptop.
Yes,
so we don't discriminate.
That's right. We don't discriminate over here. So how was your weekend? We were talking off air about the kids. You were like, helping the kids with their math.
Yes, I downloaded some apps. Like some of the teachers have sent home some, things for the kids to work on. But I went and got my own thing, more like game layouts to where they feel like they're playing the game, but they're really learning. Did math. I did some sight words, some reading and writing, just so they can, when they go back, they know that I'm the parent that helped. When they go back to school, the teacher will be like, "Yeah, I think these kids have been worked with when they was all
right." I hope that the parents are out there.
It's exciting for my kids because they actually make me feel like they were mislearning.
They're so excited, and they actually do. In all actuality, kids love learning, and so they're missing school right now. So we as parents, we have to fill in, act as teachers, coaches, tutors, whatever you want to call it, so that they don't get behind.
It's overwhelming though, because I got 4 coming at me. I'm like, oh my gosh, and they're just like a year apart. So I can still do kind of like the same, learn the syllabus with them.
Right.
But for the ones that's a little bit more advanced than the others, it gets challenging because she's like the oldest twin. She's like, I'm done. She's like, I'm done here. I'm like, okay, hold on. Let me go to the next thing. I don't know. I started on easy level. She went past that. She was like, that's she was like, that's too easy.
Right. So, you have to give her a little bit more challenging work to keep her engaged.
So I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. So now I'm figuring out what, you know what I mean? Like a teacher, I knew that she was smart. She did her homework, but as far as what she needs versus what the other kids need, she's a little bit more advanced. So I know I got to give her some type of work that's going to be a little bit more challenging. Right.
That's good. So parents, we know, it may be a challenge for you sometimes, but something's better than nothing. So do what you have to do.
And I do one subject per day. I'm not about to do math, writing, reading, and all of that. I just have them do one subject. That at least for me, that's what I want to do. I feel like that's better for me because I have 4 kids at the same time, and it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, you have to
jumping all over the place.
Yeah, you have to do whatever you can with all your wherewithal to still educate your kids. So whatever you can do will help a little bit. Helps. We just don't want our kids to fall too far behind.
Exactly.
Yeah, and if you need extra help, there's curriculum online. Phone someone that's a teacher or a tutor. Find somebody that can help you so you can keep the kids, updated with all of the, their schooling and lessons and things like that, so that they don't get behind when they come back, because we'll come out of this.
And teachers are going to be able to tell which
Mhm.
kids were being worked with and which kids wasn't.
Yeah.
And I want to give a shout out to Belvedere because the teachers have been really communicating via email. They even have extended picking up those packets at least 2-3 times
Mhm.
since the initial day. So shout out to them for giving parents that that they know that work or
All
was
right,
busy during
Belvedere.
that time to come up and pick up packages for their children.
Mhm.
So yeah.
All right, Belvedere. Shout out to them and all the other schools that may have given out packets of homework. Whatever they can do to put something together, I guess is better than nothing.
Because my 15-year-old got a laptop. So shout out to Benson, but you had to be one of the parents got up there, quickly because they didn't have enough for the whole entire school,
Okay.
obviously. So my son, he stayed. He was lacking a little bit. I'm not gonna sit here and act like he wasn't lacking, but he
got one of those laptops though.
Yep.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
He
that's
wasn't lacking.
good.
He
Yep.
wasn't lacking.
So now he's
on time.
focused.
He's on time. Sure.
All right. Well, hopefully all those other schools can follow in suit and get laptops out to their students.
Yeah. So shout out to Benson.
Not everybody
I was
is working.
surprised that they did that.
Well, those schools are centralized in different special educational tracks. So, I know North should have that because they're computer science math school.
Right.
So I know Pacific schools are trained for that. So they should have them. But OPS, Omaha, we need to donate more. We got all these corporate 500 companies. And they, transition computers every year, and so I don't know why they're not
Like
donating.
refurbish.
Yeah, why they not donating computers to the school district? I mean, it's
All you're doing is updating your software.
yeah. I
pretty
mean,
much.
but also they change our hardware. These big companies. Because
The
they
laptops
got
is
loot.
so
They got loot Fortune 500 because they talk about billions, millions of dollars.
Right.
We got a few around here. They can help the community out.
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
laptops and computers really are not that expensive like they used to be.
Right.
No.
They're pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Every child in the school district should have one.
Mhm.
So I don't know if they're working on a plan of something source like that, but that'd be great if they could get, a laptop. I've heard them done in other school districts. Even within this city, the other school districts, District 66, those students all have laptops. And they did that before the coronavirus. So we know it can happen.
And that very well may have been the case at Benson. I don't know if they offered the kids, laptops to send home. It's just that, this is something that was needed,
Yeah.
necessary.
Because not everybody has technology. And so
Right.
it's, a wealth of information out there, wealth of curriculum out there online. So that's the only way we can educate our kids right now because we're so quarantined in, we can't leave. And so that's the only resource they have is online. So,
And I'm glad
outside of their
for it.
parents right there in the
Yeah.
home.
My son said that he's even talking to other students to help with some of the work or, yeah, exactly. He was like, yep, I've been reaching out to some of my friends from school and they've been kind of giving me pointers on some of the work and, I'm like, oh, that is so good.
That's good.
They even thought to even do that. So yeah. Utilize the social media for this.
Not just socializing, but learning.
Yeah.
Learning from it. Omaha, Nebraska, it is 7:22 a.m. We have three guests, as a matter of fact, 3 ladies, business owners that have collaborated.
That's making money on Monday.
That's right. So this is Making Money Monday, right, King?
Yeah, without doubt. So all 3 of them are collaborating together.
Yeah, they all have their business in the same space. So that's
Okay.
awesome. They'll be in at 8 o'clock. So make sure you keep it locked in here, 95.7 The Boss.
So Omaha City, that's an example of actually coming together. And we always talk about, collective economics. It's the same. I collected different amounts of money from different people, and that's how I got the equipment.
That's how you do it.
Collective economics. And so sometimes when you have a dream, I went out of town this weekend.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Bill
heck yeah.
done went out of town, y'all. Where the mask at?
I know. You really should have your mask on. Where'd you go?
No,
Take a plane?
I took a plane.
You did?
Was you the only one on the plane?
It was about like 12 of us.
Oh my gosh.
On a big
He really
plane?
went out of town.
Yeah, plane. Heck yeah, man.
Did you have first class?
Yeah, I was all class. I was all
Like
classes.
right now, sit wherever you want to sit.
Yeah, so I was all classes.
So did they let you sit in first class?
I went on a first class airplane.
Oh, okay.
Some
Some are like Frontier, Southwest. Some airlines are just
don't have
Yeah.
first
Exactly.
class. Okay.
yeah, that's all right. I don't need a first class.
gotta go on like a Delta.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need first class. As long as I get there safe, that's the most important thing.
Of course.
But each time is a journey, it's a learning lesson. So I always try to come back a different man. I feel like I'm like a scout. You know how your village send you out to go out and learn.
Yeah.
And the great Kennedy family, the elder Kennedy sent out John and I think one of the other boys. So they got money, so they was able to see the world.
Mhm.
But each journey each trip was an expedition, basically, of learning on how to maneuver on an international level, on a government side. And so if we want to prepare our children, then we got to prepare them for whatever level we want our children to be at.
I've been thinking about that lately. Like, I really need to set an example, a better example of what it is I expect out of my kids. I don't talk to them enough. I don't think, as far as what it is my 15-year-old more so, but what it is he wants to do. I do, but I think I can do a better job at it.
Well, that's why it's always good to have a good support system. Children sometimes talk, or feel better in communication with communicating with someone else sometimes. So that's why the Girls Inc. is important.
Yeah.
Boys and Girls Club is important. Those support systems. Because it is hard, being a parent and communication, and sometimes you want
with a teenager especially.
Yeah, and you're not trying to make a mistake, and sometimes you might be too stern, and it might teeter tot the child's behavior, and so that's why it's good to sometimes to reach out to mama or nana or whoever you want, because they've been there, you know what I mean. So they've raised most of the children. So call. If you're blessed to have your grandma
right
or your mama.
I miss my grandma.
Yeah, so that's why I have like elders that I still connect with,
Thank you, right? Me too.
And I'll make an elder call,
right?
And I let them know that I need some elder,
advice. Hanging out with elders,
yes,
advice, because they're so wise, and they've been through everything,
right?
And so they say if you live longer, you'll experience a lot of things. So that's why they're packed with wisdom, and we should be tapping into that. Right. You don't know everything, even at 50 or whatever age you are. You don't know everything, and so when you need answers to something, whatever's going on, that's who you seek. You seek out the elder. They're to be respected because of that.
Right.
Well,
because they was here before us.
Heck yeah.
So I'm listening.
Without a doubt. I mean, y'all PK kids. Ain't that what y'all?
That's right. I'm a proud. Proud preacher's kid. I always listen to my daddy. I was just talking about this the other day because my dad brought me and my sister up fishing, and my sister still to this day go fishing. I don't quite do that, but I was just again what I'm trying to say. I was like, man, I need to start implementing the things that I grew up doing with my kids, like taking them fishing. Right. And I don't do that. My sister take my kids now. They do it, but they don't do it with me.
Well, I mean, but that's cool because they need that experience with their aunt.
Yeah.
So that's the story. Well, that's my friend aunt. She always took us fishing.
So memories. They're memories with her.
Yeah, without a doubt. So sometimes you need to just yield.
I know how to put the bait on. I know how to put the worm and the liver on the hook. Right. I know how to wheel that fishing pole.
Sometimes they just.
I might not could throw it, but I could wheel it.
Yeah, it's just that they're doing it with someone else other than their mother, because they're always with you, and so to have the experience with someone else,
right,
in the family is always an experience.
Yep.
And that's what it's all about, because I hear that's my favorite uncle, that's my favorite aunt. It's because of those memories like that.
Yeah.
Those little things, but those consistent things.
Yep.
That that change a child's direction.
Yep. So now I got to go buy some fishing poles.
For
the kid fishing poles.
The
we just talked about this.
Poles.
This is what's so crazy, because we talked about my dad and the things. Like my dad taught me how to, change a tire, drive a stick, to top off my fluids, so I wouldn't have to depend on a man.
without a doubt. And vice versa. My mama
I still ain't doing it, but you know, it's good
Yeah.
that I know.
Right. Hey, you gotta have skills. Hey,
Amen.
well, you know, when I taught, when I was blessed to teach group, and we need group right now. We need mental health right now. One of the things that I ask men, one of the things, especially a men group, I asked them, what is cleaning?
Oh man, it's the metrosexuals out there, so I'm pretty sure you got some good answers.
I don't know what that term is. I know
that means a man that takes pride in how he looks, and he takes
Metrosexual.
just as long as the woman to get ready.
Okay.
Grooming himself.
Okay. Well, okay.
How you be looking when you step out? You know, Bill?
Yeah. Some days tough. Some days rough. Some days I look at that. Think, all right.
No, not at any events. Bill is clean from head to toe. I don't want to hear it.
No, but I also asked men in group. I said, what is cleaning? What is ironing? What is cooking? What is washing dishes? What is taking? What is
taking the trash out?
No. What is hygiene?
Mm.
And
let me go to Facebook and go to live on this conversation.
Most of them perceive that they're women things.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, are you
know,
serious?
like cleaning? Yeah, I mean, we take out hygiene. That's not part of the equation. But just like cleaning, taking care of kids.
So they feel that that's the woman's responsibility.
Right. However, my mother taught me those are survival skills.
That's what I was gonna say.
So how to cook?
That's not a man
how
or
to
woman
iron?
skill.
Yeah.
How to clean?
Yes.
I mean, I guess hygiene is how to clean because your environment as well as your body.
Yeah.
When you think hygiene, you think of yourself. So you're thinking of more the cleaning and
your environment, but also self, because boy, we may go take a bath, coming from outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Smelling like outside.
Yeah.
I don't know what outside smell like. I just know
grass.
that I smell like outside.
Right.
Grass and crickets. When you come inside, your
lightning
say,
bugs.
You smell like outdoors. It's the grass.
Right.
We're catching crickets.
Look, growing up in a black family.
Oh man.
So men think those. I agree with your mom.
So
those are things that everyone.
Yeah, those
know.
are essential things that are
Exactly.
survival. So those are survival skills.
Yeah.
But sometimes men get it twisted and think that those are women responsibilities.
That is so crazy.
Those are when you live in a household. Those are everybody's responsibilities. And so now women are better cooks. I believe. I know just because my mama, and my sisters, and women are better cooks. But some men do shine.
Some men can get down.
Yes,
in the kitchen.
Yes, some men do shine because my mama taught me some skills, and you know.
Bill, you know how to cook?
I cook some things. I challenge any woman.
Can you cook spaghetti?
And cook some
That's what I
bacon.
had last night. My husband fixed it. My husband know how to cook some spaghetti.
Okay.
I challenge anyone to cook some bacon. I challenge anyone with grilling. Or any brother.
Food.
Anybody grilling. I don't care what you look like. What part of the city you at? I don't care if you're a dwarf. You better get a little grill. I'll grill a little dwarf.
Oh no, he did not.
So everyone should know how to grill, for one.
Yeah, heck yeah. I mean, so you got to have those skills. So those are just survival skills.
They may not know how to start the grill.
Right.
Maybe that's what they need to learn.
You don't know what the coal's supposed to look like.
Right. Anybody can put meat on the grill.
Right.
They're fine, right?
But since we're talking about group, let's chill, y'all. Domestic violence is going up, and
we want to keep the peace while we're quarantined inside. It's very important because we're not used to staying inside and being told to stay inside every day. Now most people are working from home, and so they don't get a chance to step outside the house unless they need to go get essentials, which is really all you should be doing. If you're need to get food, of course you're going to run out. You're going to need to replenish, but then go back home. I saw a lot of more people wearing masks in these stores,
right,
out and about.
Right.
So I'm glad about that. Yeah, they got the mask on in the car.
In the car.
And this is the only time where wearing masks in public is acceptable.
Right. Right. That's the only time you can go up in a bank with the mask on, with the gloves and the mask in the bank. No. Don't get no ideas. It's a joke.
We're pulling up to the drive-thru because the bank's
Oh, yeah,
not
yeah,
open.
yeah.
On the lobby side. It's
And
not
everybody
open.
got different ones, like the one you got on. Some people got designs on them, and they all look different.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. And then also, you're gonna be selling some pretty soon, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm trying to get them in. I'm like, where's my supply? Pull up. But yeah, I'm making some, get some for the Boss family and for other people for sale. So everybody's gonna want these masks sooner or later. You're gonna want one. You're gonna need one.
Right.
Just to keep yourself safe and keep other people safe. Because again, it's been said that we could be walking around with the COVID-19 and we may not have symptoms. And so we may think we're okay. We're healthy when we're not. We're the carriers of it and we're spreading it.
That's exactly the point. That's why they always say reported cases, because it's just the people that came and got tested.
Right.
These other people just walking around. But it's okay because I feel like a lot of people have beat it. That's been walking around, with it.
Yeah.
Well, the doctor said that the doctor is not an alarmist. Dr. Smith, she's very calm when she come in here. So she just wants to be wise, as we move, day to day, through life. Make sure that we, wash our hands. Just stay conscious of that. Not putting our hands in our face. We just gotta stay conscious of that. Also, if you know someone that's sick, or if you know that you're sick, you need to be conscientious of your loved ones.
Right.
That this is
because it's not all about you, it's about other people as well. So good morning. So we just need to make sure we're not just thinking about ourselves but other people.
Right.
And that's why we wear the mask.
Right now. And most of the time we're affecting our own families. What I mean?
Exactly.
So we're not even talking about strangers. We're talking about affecting our own families. And since this is really pinpointing the health disparities in the Black community, it's correlated to isms. Oh yeah, it's correlated to the isms. Yeah. And so we really got to have some real dialogue now as we transition out of this. Puffy Combs, Puff Daddy, he had a
P. Diddy.
Yeah, P. Diddy. He had a
or Love.
Yeah,
all them names.
Yeah, he had a national kind of like a Zoom call with some of the hierarchy. My man Van Jones was the moderator.
Yeah, I saw it. I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, and so they
nice.
talked of dynamics. It's the first time I really seen somebody on a national level come together to even talk about to formalize a strategy. It's great that he's doing on his network. It's called Revolt.
His show.
Revolt TV.
Yeah, his platform. So I think they're on streaming TV. You can catch them on. I think
because Revolt on it's revolttv.com, or you can go on YouTube. They have a YouTube channel and it's shows on it, so you can actually just type in that particular episode and it'll go straight to it.
Yep, but we also want you to support their platform because
they have really good shows.
Independent voices are necessary right now. Independent voices are necessary because you don't want voices that's been paid off. Then you part of, as my man Donald Trump would say, the deep state.
The deep state.
The deep state. I don't want to be part of the deep state.
I like when I watched it. It was about over an hour long.
Right.
And I watched it, and they were going. They had all these guests, and then Puffy Combs, interject, and he said, "Look, I don't want this to be like CNN and NBC and all that. I want y'all to be real. Let's keep it real here because this is our platform and we need to speak freely."
Right.
And I love that. Having your own, you can do what you want to do.
Right now,
right here, 95.7 The Boss.
That's right. Hey, that's why we go.
Because on there they have a lot of podcasts, like a lot of podcast shows. Independent people that's not have those, big names, and I like that he give independent people opportunities.
Yeah,
freedom of speech is very important, y'all.
absolutely.
And we cannot take it for granted.
Mhm.
That's why I love my man Lee Terry. Oh yeah, he went to Northwest High School. You know, he's a little short than I am. A little short I am. His dad, Lee Terry, the famous news director for many, many years, and his son wrote the Local Community Radio Act. President Obama signed it into law, and that's how we got these radio stations all across the land. Black voices all across the land exist because of this legislation. Freedom of speech is so critical at this moment, when you can say what you want to say and you're not censored. And so shouts out to our ancestors that died for us to speak today.
That's right.
See, I don't forget about where I come from, my lineage. And so we got some guests coming up. They early, but they got their publicists and makeup artists and stuff like that. So we had to go through still got to go through a lot of red tape. We got some contracts to sign, some waivers to release. And
so said some waivers.
So why
some NDAs.
Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah,
agreements.
you know how this, when you're dealing with entrepreneurs and star entrepreneurs, this is what you got to go through, Omaha. But we want everybody to be on that level.
That's right.
Yeah. We all got to be on that level. That's why it's Making Money Monday. And so we want you to be intentional. If you got your own business, let us know, because we want to let everybody else know, without a doubt. What else going on? What else going on in the city? I know you're tired of talking about the corona. I really don't want to talk about the corona.
But we still have to make sure that everyone is practicing social distancing.
Yeah.
We always want to pass on that message on a daily basis.
Yeah.
We're still under, what seems like a quarantine mandate. The governor, like he said last week at his press conference, he signed a proclamation. He drew up a proclamation the next 21 days to stay inside as much as possible. So we want to adhere to that, because we don't want this to be a mandated situation. Omaha, we can do it together if we just do our part and stay inside. So we're trying to cut down the spread of COVID-19. It's still happening. This is, Monday is a new day, but it's still the reality right now. So we just don't want to lose track of, or focus of that.
Well, if we're selfish in our ways, if we're not staying in, then what else can we do? So while we in, you got the census. Fill out your census.
Yeah,
that's important, because we make sure those dollars come back to our community. Right now, everybody's struggling. So then, where the money come? Where the money come from? Why we won't get the money? Because we don't participate in the process.
Right.
So fill out the census. We get billions of dollars come back to this community. Also, they are sending vote by mail ballots. Oh yeah, you got to participate in the process. Also, we got to make sure that we have leaders that are following our agenda. Oh yeah, if they ain't following our agenda, why are we voting for them? Well, why are we going to the ballot and signing stuff ignorantly? Ooh, just got a circle, and the circle I can't miss this circle.
Somebody.
It's like kindergarten. I got to fill in this circle, because if I miss this circle, then it. Come on, y'all. Is it that hard?
No.
I think it is, because it is. Martine, it's hard. It's hard, Martine. It's hard to fill out a circle. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord help us, pray. I told you guys on earth, it's hard to fill out a circle. They don't want to miss a circle because, I don't know the candidate. I really don't know, but I can't miss this circle. And then they screw in a circle. They don't even know who they vote for. Come on, y'all.
They just going with maybe
they ain't
whoever
even
they
going.
saw.
That's the whole point. They ain't even going.
No, Martine. Martine, they don't know who they voting for.
No, they don't know. They don't be
I'm telling you, they going by the circles. They say, well, okay, this got two circles. Then this line got two circles. Okay, for this circle.
Good morning, Facebook viewers. Brett Young, good morning. He says, good morning. Hashtag Midbest Love. We appreciate you.
Good morning, Brett.
Always.
AKA Red.
Charlesine Claytor says, good morning. Good morning, sis. And Xavier Avis says, Assam Salam. Akalaikum, my brother.
Okay.
Akalaikum salam, Xavier. Hey.
Okay, Miss Miss Johnson said she got her ballot. All right.
All right.
All right,
I
Miss
got
Johnson.
mine too.
Okay, so I know she ain't gonna fill out the. She's not gonna fill out. She's very informed. So Omaha, Nebraska, we actually been bringing in candidates. I'm poking fun at this, but we actually have been bringing in candidates for you to learn about each candidate, where they stand for, so you can see. Well, it's really funny that they just do circles, but we have brought a candidate that's running for Senate, Miss Ashley. The sister that's running against Sass. Also, Big Mama, Gladys, she's running for Congress.
Harrison.
Yeah. As well as Ann Ashford's been here. We gotta invite Katie White's.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Cara. I don't want to get her.
Kara. Is it Kara?
No, I think it's Cara.
Kara. Okay.
Yeah, it's very, very unique. So Cara, so we got to invite her in
right.
also, because we fair and balanced, without a doubt.
Good morning, Candace Stark. She says, good morning. Happy face, smiley face.
Good morning,
Thank you for streaming in the Boss Morning Show on Facebook. We appreciate you.
Without a doubt. And like I said, we got some entrepreneurs in the house, and we're going to be talking about business, because business has to continue. Even though we're indoors, a lot of businesses have transitioned online.
Yes.
Or they have different store hours or a person requirement. And so a lot of businesses are still open. We just gotta call and see if you can still get their services.
Right. Did you have to call somewhere to see if they were open?
For
anything that you needed?
Well, when I went out of town, I just went to a couple of places. I said, dang, I forgot it's closed.
What was it like over there? Is it kind of the same with most businesses shut down?
Well, it is, but I went to a bigger city, but it seemed like it's like they like it was like normal. But where I went, it's more like a healthy environment, so they like to get outdoors.
So you saw a lot of people walking around.
Just out, yeah.
Was the weather good then?
Yeah, weather was good, 70s.
Oh, nice.
And so I had a chance to just have some peace for a second, get out of Omaha.
Yeah.
I encourage you guys. Sometimes you need to just take a drive to even one of these small cities, just go get an ice cream. And then just drive back. You know what I mean? I went to Fremont last week. Went to my college. I had nothing to do. I said, it's only 23 miles.
You just drove out there?
I just drove to Fremont. I said, and then I get a chance to reminisce. I said, dang, I should kill him in that building right there.
So what was one of the things that you reminisced about? Playing ball?
My homeboys. Because
friendship.
Yeah. Because I want to start crying. Yeah.
So you were just kind of reminiscing about your days there.
Well, they building a new dorm. So they tore down men's dorm. So they building a new one. My dorm that's still there at Gunderson. So we used to chill in the back. In my little Chevette, 1978 Chevette.
I remember those Chevettes. I had a Chevette.
You had a Chevette?
I had a Chevette. Yeah, that was a popular little car.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, I had a little red Chevette.
I get mines are brown. So we go back there chilling and stuff, back in the day. And then we take drives and stuff like that. But going around campus and remember all the brothers. I remember to stay there. I remember to stay here. All the sisters, you stay over there because got the women's dorm and stuff like that. Of course, you got the
campus.
Midland.
School?
Midland.
Okay.
Midland Lutheran College.
They must be growing if they're.
He gonna pull out the sign.
Lord.
Where you think he went to? You knew he went to Midland. That's what he's saying. He went to Midland. The sign we see.
So they must be growing in enrollment. They're building new dorms.
Yes, they're building new dorms. Okay. It's actually one of the largest NAIA schools.
Really?
They have the most intercollegiate sports. They're the only college in the state of Nebraska, the whole state of Nebraska. I don't care, UNL. They have a actual. You can get a scholarship for playing video games.
What?
Yeah, they got a video game team.
Yeah,
and they play against other teams around the world and around the states.
Wow, I'll say. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, shouts out to Midland. So
shout out to Midland's College.
Fremont. Yeah, Fremont, Nebraska.
Fremont.
But Fremont's rough though too. Fremont's rough. Yeah, it's rough, y'all.
What you mean by rough?
It's really rough.
Really?
Fremont's rough. You better go. If you I mean, they got special laws up there. If you're an immigrant, you cannot. If you're undocumented, you can't live there or you can't work there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they pass the laws there.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's rough too. Yeah, it's rough over there. But shout out to Fremont. I love them.
Bill done drove up to Fremont. You done flew somewhere this weekend.
Okay, you know, sometimes you gotta find your own peace.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's bored, you know, when you can't go out and shop like you normally could. I mean, you know, and you're quarantined. So you gotta, you know, even if the family takes the kids out for a ride and come back.
Right.
You can do that.
Another thing I do, I like going to the graveyard.
Really?
Yeah. I go hang out with my homeboy, my best friend. You know, he died back when we was like 20 something. So I go up there and chill in the graveyard, and either I read or I work, or I go see my mama.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So sometimes, you know, you got to reminisce and appreciate life.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
every breath.
Right. And reflect on your own life, because sometimes you got to reflect on realities. Damn, I'm going to be there one day. I don't want to be there. You know what I mean? I'm for real. So, I mean, I remind myself that I'm going to die one day. I don't want to die, but it's inevitable. So that's why I try to take care of myself as long as possible, so I can have longevity of life. Mm-hmm. But I like, you know, if there is some kind of messengery that's coming back from the solar system or from the gods, I'm gonna be right in the midst. I'll be right in the midst, because that's what the communication is. Mm-hmm. And everybody's scared to go to the graveyard. Y'all scared of cats. Yeah. Y'all scared of cats? No, y'all scared. Y'all scared of cats. Y'all scared? No. Y'all PK kids. Are y'all scared to go to the graveyard?
I'm not. I'm not scared of the graveyard.
Y'all certain different setup.
I go to the graveyard at night. I don't care. It don't bother me. It ain't nothing.
But they make it scared, the media, because all of the scary movies are always kind of centralized around graveyards, and so they make it scary. Tombs and walking zombies and
Michael Jackson Thriller.
Yeah.
That video scared the crap out of me when it came out. I ain't gonna even lie. Remember, it's an extended version.
Oh yeah.
Remember, it's the regular one that would have to cut short for MTV, because that was the first black video they played on MTV.
Yeah,
and the extended version is even scarier. And thank Michael Jackson for people being scared of the graveyard.
I like the moves more than the scariness of it. Just learning the dance moves.
Yeah, that's scary.
Cool. I mean, because everybody was trying to learn that whole dance, you know, choreographed dance, and then they made it their own. But yeah, that's why I think a lot of people are scared, because most scary stories, movies, is around the graveyard.
Okay, ain't
Night of the Living Dead, the original one.
Well, hey,
so scared of all of that.
So fellas, if y'all need some peace,
he said, go to the graveyard for some peace.
Get some peace.
Be still.
Yeah,
talking about be still. Ain't nobody moving up in there.
Yeah, be still. But I did get scared one night.
Bill is off the chain.
One night I did.
Was you an adult?
No. It was actually at nighttime. I went there at night, and then I looked at my rearview mirror, and I seen something in the tree. I thought I seen something in the tree, right?
At the graveyard?
At the graveyard. It looked like a human being, so I left right. I left.
What'd you do?
I left. I left immediately.
You left a body at the graveyard in the rearview mirror.
Immediately.
I left immediately.
Okay, look at this guy right here.
So I did come out the next day. I said, I don't believe in no ghosts.
You missed that free.
I don't believe in no ghosts. So when I went back, it was just like a little stump, you know, that grew off the limb. So it looked like a head in the nighttime. So, you know, I
did you have a drink? Up a lot of face.
No, did you have a drink before you went to the graveyard?
Hey, I had to prove that it wasn't no ghost.
A ghost is gonna follow you wherever. It's not just gonna be
ghost,
at the graveyard.
A ghost will?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not gonna just be at the graveyard. If you seen it there, it was at your house.
Okay. The Casper.
It's wherever you went.
Omaha, Nebraska is 7:53. It is the 13th. It is Making Money Monday. We have some guests already in the house, and we want you to do business with them without a doubt. Also, make sure you stay conscientious during this time of Corona. You know, it's, the coronavirus is similar to the flu, similar to the common cold. Dr. Smith gave us a lot of info. There's a variance on how hard it's going to hit you, the severity. So young people, anyone that's around older individuals, but those that have preconditioned ailments, and what Obama did with Obamacare, pre-existing conditions, is very important. So if you don't have health insurance right now, this is a time where you can sign up for Obamacare. It has been extended. Shouts out to my man, President Trump. Oh yeah, without a doubt. So if you want to get health care, if you don't have no health care right now, you can go on to the ACA, which is called the Affordable Care Act. Oh yeah, we bought a bottle over here.
All right.
Now they try to slant it with calling it Obamacare, but Obama do care. How can you twist negative with that? So, but it's the actual act is called the Affordable Care Act, and you can go online and sign up for insurance. Sign up. You got to pay a little bit. Everybody got to pay a little bit. You can't. Everything is free. Come on, y'all. If you want something free, they have the food banks. They're giving away free food today. All throughout the week, we're gonna let you know where he gets some free food. All right. Now, isn't that nourishment? Nourishment.
Canned goods are coming in handy right now.
Nourishment. Yep. See, nourishment add longevity of life. You know what I mean? You get a little water too. Now, which is more important? Feeding free, or just pay a little bit for your insurance so you can have, some health care. I think both is important. We also have to invest in all of us. Martine, what else going on?
We do have the free clinics. Don't forget about the NOAA clinic.
Without doubt.
You get the free screenings, health screenings, those most important screenings that you need. If you don't have health insurance, you are welcome. You just got to call ahead of time and make an appointment.
And it's right off of 58th and Ames. It's right in the same parking lot as the state examiner's office that they just built.
Right out.
So Dr. Smith was just in here on Friday.
Dr. Linda Smith.
She'll be back next week. But yes, don't forget about the NOAA clinic. And yes, sign up for the healthcare if you don't have it. Also on Sunday, it was Easter Sunday. And I hope everyone enjoyed their Easter as limited as it was in terms of us, fellowshipping in our church homes or doing activities outside because, the weather changed.
It was cold.
But a lot of churches, shout out to AWC, Ambassadors Worship Center, they did a drive-through or drive-in type service where the members would just drive up and park in the parking lot and listen to the sermon. I think they had like a loudspeaker or something like that.
Yep.
And
that's creative.
Yeah.
Look at the Lord. The Lord gonna get creative.
But, they weren't trying to miss a beat. And it was Easter Sunday, the most holiest day among Christians. So, they did something, to kind of commemorate the occasion and to celebrate.
I was wondering what the churches were going to do yesterday.
Yeah, some of them did that, even though the weather was horrible.
Yeah, and that was another thing. It's cold.
Rainy. Everyone just stayed in their car.
Right. Well, yesterday was a beautiful day for me. It was, even though it's cold and rainy, it was a good day to be alive.
That's
without
right.
a doubt. So what I did, I put up some long johns on, y'all. Yeah, you got to put the long johns on. Look,
it was time.
Heck yeah. And I went outside. You gotta keep on moving. Yeah. It's kind of like track season. It's like track season where you got to just go through it. Just put your little extra gear on and just
make it happen.
Yeah, without a doubt. Right. So yeah, shouts out to everybody that did have service. I did see a lot of pop up services. The Lord is still here, without a doubt. You see the sun is out. Oh yeah. So today, get your vitamin D on.
That's right.
That is one of the best ways that all the other nutrients, is transported through our body.
Right.
Without a doubt. So go out and get your vitamin D on. Without a doubt. I'm gonna get my brown on today. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be a little browner today.
Right.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna be outside. Heck yeah, I need to get my little brown on.
Shout out to our Facebook Live viewers. They're chiming in. Good morning, June Martinez. She says AWC Nation in the house. All right, all the AWC members. I know it's a lot of y'all out there.
Okay, what's the AWC?
Ambassadors Worship Center.
Okay.
They had the drive-in church service yesterday on Easter.
Okay.
Shout out to Elizabeth Wakefield. She says, Our Lady with the Red Mask is so on point. Mask and opinion. And June Martinez says Eagles Nest did also. Yes, shout out to Eagles Nest. That's my home church.
Without doubt.
So all of those churches that stepped up and they did something,
Mhm.
and some churches are still giving out pantry items as you
Right.
pull up. You don't even have to get out the car or anything like that. So I think it's awesome that all of these churches kind of pull together and they're doing something, letting the members know that they're still out there for them. You can still get prayer from afar, you know, from a distance. We're practicing social distancing, 6 feet. So awesome. Shout out to Omaha. Y'all did y'all thing over the Easter.
Because them plates
weekend
was looking really good yesterday. So shout out to all the people that got in that kitchen yesterday.
Okay.
They have nothing else to do. Because them plates, I'm telling you, I was like, oh my God.
I've seen a lot of plates.
It was some people
on
that
Facebook.
They normally
There was
go there.
We were looking for some barbecue yesterday. We were looking for some barbecue. We got started late and didn't get to
It was some
grill.
barbecue. I see some barbecue, but it might have been left over. I don't know. Maybe they made it on Saturday. I don't know, but it was some good place. Macaroni and dressing and gravy.
And I was calling around. Nobody was answering their phone. The barbecue places. I said, they must be busy.
They busy. They cooking and eating.
Okay.
A lot of people did Easter egg hunts in their house because it was cold. It was chilly.
Right.
So that was something that was different, probably, you know, for the kids and for the parent.
Yeah. But I mean, they weren't answering their phone. I was like, what in the world?
It's holiday. It's holiday.
You know, there were so many people on Facebook talking about, where can I go to get something to eat? I want an Easter dinner.
Nowhere.
It's like people didn't prepare, you know?
Right. I
like,
forgot. I'm sorry. I was like, oh yeah, Easter is tomorrow.
I know,
because
it's kind of
just
off.
Yeah, everything's been kind of crazy.
Yeah,
so I'm
it's
not
kind
gonna
of
lie.
snuck up on us, so but
I didn't do an Easter dinner, so.
But shout out to Bill's Barbecue on 24th Street. They came through.
Facebook.
Bill's Barbecue came through.
It did?
Yeah.
I know that's right. Shout out to Bill's Barbecue.
I said, honey, you just have to go over there. I can't order in advance. They ain't answering the phone.
Right.
So he got some though.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Places are open, y'all, without doubt. See, business is still happening.
Cajun Kitchen. Cajun Kitchen, y'all.
Okay,
they be open too, in case y'all want to, because they got greens, you know, they got food that make you feel like you at home. So I like that type. Yeah.
Food.
I do want to give shouts out to all everybody that's actually doing something different, cooking for their families. I know we're going to be a healthier community. I feel we are.
Because we're cooking.
We're cooking and then
staying off the fast food.
My husband said, "Love the plate I made." No,
but
love
also
the plate you made.
But also, I see the community exercising too.
Yeah, they've been.
So
we have more time now.
Yeah,
you know.
So
I've been seeing workout pictures and workout videos.
We want to.
Speaking of workout videos, my daughter had me doing one yesterday because we went over there for Easter dinner, and that one video that's streaming on TikTok, the Megan Thee Stallion, her song.
If you did the Savage Challenge, I am about to crack up. Me and my daughter did it yesterday. Me and my daughter did it yesterday, but she's 7, and I just don't feel comfortable.
I didn't do the challenge. I'm not. Don't be trying to look for me on TikTok because I'm not there.
It's edited, by the way, so the kids are not to cuss words and things that sound inappropriate.
Yeah.
It's edited.
But I did learn the dance.
You did?
Yeah, I learned that thing. But it was a good workout.
Yeah.
We found a video where this young lady, she's teaching the steps, and then we do it to the music.
Right.
The time, you know, the tempo and everything, and then there's a extra dance, a part of that was a workout that she added on. So it was like a whole routine.
Well, sure.
Got the party off of Megan Thee Stallion.
But I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
No, that must be a woman thing.
This definitely is a woman thing, and it's
there were some guys doing it too.
Well, yeah, see,
and I think guys dance better than girls. My opinion. Yes, I do.
I think Chris Brown dances better than every girl, but that's probably it.
Yeah.
Well, it depends.
Chris Brown is killing everybody.
I mean, the guys that can dance. I feel this is my opinion. They dance better than women. I mean, they just really.
So who's better singers then, men or women? I mean, since y'all want to compare,
women are better singers. I'm not about to play with this. Come on now, go on. I know you're gonna hit me with what? Who you think sing really good? Okay, Luther. Okay.
Well, I do like. I do like. I do
that's
like
a great
Patty.
one
I do like
there.
Patty. I do like Patty LaBelle.
Okay, all right.
I don't think nobody could really mess with her range.
Oh, speaking of gospel,
really, you don't think Aretha?
What?
No, Patty LaBelle. Patty LaBelle is.
She'll throw them shoes off.
Speaking of gospel,
I got a picture of me and Patty. So
he friends with Patty.
That's a tight picture.
He friends with Patty, but
I like that picture.
Oh, and she got the yellow dress on, and we took a hype picture. Everybody else took a basic picture. Now me and Patty.
Good morning, Deborah
Shout
Scott.
Patty,
she
her sweet
is
potato.
Streaming live Facebook. She says, "Good morning, sis." And speaking of Patty, gospel.
That's my sis. Good morning, sis.
Good morning, sis. Speaking of gospel singers, did y'all catch the Clark Sisters movie on Lifetime?
No, I did not.
That was good. Oh, you missed it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if
that's who I grew up on. The Clark Sisters.
That movie was phenomenal. You know the Clark Sisters, Karen Clark Sheard and her daughter Kiki. Well, these are the sisters.
Yeah, this is the original.
So this is a gospel group?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
they're the first gospel women that introduced almost like R&B type-ish.
What year were they?
We're talking about in the 70s. Their mama,
and I wasn't born in the 70s.
Dr. Dottie Clark.
Okay.
What was her name? Facebook, let me know. But anyway, this mother, she had 5 girls, and she made them all. They were all singers.
Okay.
All lead vocals.
She taught choirs how to sing.
Right.
And she was
a choir director, directed them girls.
She was a force to be reckoned with. If you was her daughter, you was gonna sing.
So she was like Joe Jackson. She was like Joe Jackson.
Joe Jackson, you got it.
The
female version.
For real?
Yeah. She told her husband, "Look, if you don't let me do what I want to do, deuces." And they did divorce, unfortunately. But yeah, she raised them 5 girls, and they all can blow.
Okay,
they all can blow. It's a phenomenal story. You have to.
They changed the sound of gospel.
Okay, cool.
They start to get more people that all of that sad gospel
girls,
music. They came out, they canceled that. Yeah, they put some flavor to the gospel music.
So
we wouldn't have no Mary Marys if it wasn't for the Clark sisters, and they said that out their mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, shoot, Omaha, Nebraska.
I love Mr.
If you get a chance, go check out that documentary, the Clark sisters. I'm pretty sure you can catch out anywhere.
I'm so happy.
We have all our guests in the house. We're going to transition real quick. We're going to take a quick break.
Yeah, you want to play that Black Power?
And we're going to be right back with y'all. All right?
All right.
Boss with us.
Listen to me. On my life, I don't have no real enemies, but I know everybody is not a friend to me. I show my people love, that's why I always get it back. And I stand up for my family, one phone call I will attack. And real recognize real, so I don't see you haters. And I'm not talking about my brothers, I'm talking about these snakes. They smiling in our face, but turning us against ourselves. Killing all the black kings to keep the queen from getting out. We 40 cal, self-trained, so we don't need the army busting down my door. I wish these martial law try me. We some psychopaths, raised in the projects, and I ain't met a move. Yeah, who can dodge a tech? Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The Isaac is born in America, being black. Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The odds against us born in America, being black. They call us militant and racist cause we still resist the brainwashing and genocide by this government. My people waking up and now at least we more conscious with plans of unity, but still we must proceed with caution and breaking the cycle of thinking like slaves. Gather up knowledge and unchain your brain to change the situation. Death is what our race is facing. We in a nation where they shoot us first, ask questions later. Black lives mean nothing in their eyes, we just a perpetrator. And marching and holding rallies, that's not doing nothing. We tried it Martin's way and still our people struggling. It's time to educate and elevate from all the hate. Our future generations is at stake. We don't have time to waste. Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The odds against us born in America, being black. Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. Yeah. Where we at? Omaha, Las Vegas, smash. Yeah. Swiper, no swipe. Swipe. Back up on the set and still them broke ones ain't no piping. I'm in traffic like a license. Like pitching with your vices. 10 times out of 10, I'ma get you righteous. Filth 150, push your pivot to the positive. Copped it where the Dodgers live. Stashed it where my Nana live. All I want is Gouda. You can be the loser if it's nookie over dollars. I would never choose her. I prefer to get it dumping. Ain't no set position. Another day, another note. That's another mission. I pull it off like Michelle. Fourth and inch in, they put some chippers on the books for my players bid in and hope the game never ever take me under where I'm running. Boy, full season politicking summer by summer. My dice roll up, down, maneuver, I'm back up now. Rainstorms, doggy, I be coming with that thunder cause I'm about that. I'm just a shooter, this is how the dice roll. I'm maneuver for the moolah, taking off in flight mode. Drilling like them old boys trying to strike gold. Everybody hustle cause we all like dough. Smash a punk. He be crying up a river, smash a broke. She be acting like a snitch. They really hate my team. I be chillin', it's the cream that got me doing my thing. Quartey is the miss. Yeah, got a bunch of feelings, better bottle that. I'm yelling like them strippers, where them dollars at? Your girlfriend a stallion got a lot of back. If she ever wanna take me shopping, I'm out of that. Reelin', skrillin', speed, no riddling. Gas tank full, sign a title with dealerin'. Either fly or flop, it get hot, raw cinnamon. Got a tiptoe, inspectors in my biz again. Hustle till you ain't got a breath up. Then you go 48 hours like that meth up. Then you brickin' 50s in my pocket, they done swept up in here. The looter and the shooter get respect up in here. Don't doubt that, I'm just a shooter. This is how the dice roll. I maneuver for the moolah, taking off in flight mode. Drilling like them old boys trying to strike gold. Everybody hustle cause we all like dough.
Welcome back to 95.7 FM The Boss. You is tuning in to the Morning Boss Show with your girl Staso and
Martine, how y'all doing? Omaha, Nebraska. We appreciate you. We all masked up and we ready. We got our guests. We got girl bosses in the house. All three of them.
look at these beautiful sisters.
Queens in the house.
1 2 1 2. There we go. Oh yeah, the
They're
mic.
gonna let us know about their businesses. 3 different businesses, all in one spot.
Check. There we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
So we're gonna let you, all you gotta do is just pass the mic all the way down, and then so it'll be the easiest. Oh no, you good. You good. I want. You know. Oh yes. Omaha, Nebraska. Oh yeah, we got the stars in the house. Oh yeah, you know how these stars are. They got their own nouns, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases. Oh yes, and predicates to introduce themselves. We're gonna let them introduce themselves, and then we're gonna get right into a dialogue because we love hanging out with entrepreneurs, and I love bragging off our neighbors. And so we're gonna let them introduce themselves. So ladies, use that diaphragm. Use a diaphragm. I know y'all scared. Oh yeah, breathe in, breathe out. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a wonderful conversation. See how the sun's coming out? Oh yeah, God is in the house. He's in the midst. Y'all, we're on the G level. We're on God's level. So everything is all right. So I want you to introduce yourself, mademoiselle, and let us know how you guys all connected.
Hello, my name is Daniela. I'm the owner of Iowa Cosmetic, and I've been friend with Kekeli, like we are almost sister for like 5 years now, and we've been talking about doing business, but school and the kid and the time. At the same time, we were scared. And Judith, I knew Judith like 4 years ago, but we don't really talk at daycare. We use the same daycare till last year, right? Yeah, we start talking because we met with Kekeli, right? Yeah.
Hi, my name is Judith Obodugo. I'm originally from Nigeria. Thank you for having us here, Martine, and the boss.
I like how she say that.
So, my business, I'm an author. I've been here before to promote my book.
Yes.
So, but now it's something else. It's about our business. So I've known Kekere for a long time. I would say about, I don't know, 9 years or 8 years. Yeah, something like that. I knew Tenora through Kekere. So we are talking about business, like Tenora said. We are going to school, we have kids, we are mom. So we have a lot of stuff on our plate. We already have our own business privately, but we wanted something that, she wanted to open a store. We both wanted to, three of us wanted to open a store. So we figured, since we already know each other, and we are working moms, so we can easily work together with our schedule. So we decided, maybe we should find something to do together. So that's how the idea came up. So I was talking to Kekere. I said, okay, if it's just going to be two of us, we need a third wheel, so that way we can boost up the store. So she said, by the way, Tenola wants to do the same thing too. I'm like, hey, let's do it. We already know each other. Like she said, I already knew her. We use the same daycare. My son goes to the same daycare as her son. So we kind of see each other, but we haven't really sat down and talked. We met, we are in a hurry, in and out, in and out. So we later, got together last year, and then we decided, we did a business proposal. We said, let's do this. So we ended up looking for a store. It was a struggle, but hey, we made it happen. So I thank God that everything worked out for us. So our store opening was this year. It was last month, March 15. So I wanted to say thank you to everyone that came as well. I know with the coronavirus going on, that's when the coronavirus started. So we didn't know that people are going to show up, but I was very grateful for the ones that came to support us. So I know Martine was there as well. So yeah, that's how we started. Three friends that started a business together.
All right.
Hi, my name is Kekeli Okrovi, but on Facebook it's Amora Lalovava. So I'm the owner of the Light Hair Braiding. I used to do hair for a long time since my country. Then when I come here, I did a little bit in the salon, and then I just continued at home. So I know her for a long time. Since I have my son, he was a baby. I know her, and after her, I meet Teniola also. But Teniola and we was too much closer than her. But because everybody's busy, and then okay, we're going back, come back, going back, come back again, and finally Judith and I will come back again to get close and Teniola. So we three, as they said, we decide to do a business, and thank God, our dream come true.
And where are you from?
I'm from Togo.
Togo, Nigeria, and Benin.
How awesome
West
is that?
African countries in the house.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Woo!
All
All
right.
right. Well, welcome, ladies. Welcome to the Boss Morning Show.
Thank you.
Flavor, fellas, I got all this flavor around me, fellas.
Yes, this is flavor. For
Oh yeah,
real.
without doubt, all around the world. So where your business located at, ladies?
Is located at 10154 Maple Street.
Okay.
Is in the Valentino Plaza, Maple Village Plaza,
Okay.
but just next to Valentino's Pizza.
Now, is that, you said the cross? What's the cross streets? 106 or 108th?
102 actually.
102nd.
Yeah,
102nd.
102nd.
Yes.
102nd and Maple.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Cool.
It's right
Yeah.
next to Bucky's, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Valentino's.
I know
Yeah,
exactly
and
where that's
Valentino's
at.
Pizza. Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, I like
Yeah.
Valentine. Okay.
It's
thank
right
you.
before the interstate, right before you get to the interstate.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just in the center, and it's close to, if you're heading to Crossroad, not Crossroad Mall, West Road Mall.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, is around that area, and is just in a very good spot.
Mm-hmm.
You can, if you come out from the interstate, you can just take your, depending on the direction you're coming from. You're coming from west, you just make a right turn and then turn to the 102nd Maple.
Yep, it's right. The lights right there. I know where it is. The
Exactly.
bowling alley is over there.
Yes.
If you go back further back there, it's a nice location.
Yes.
102nd and Maple. There's a lot of different apartments in that area also.
I
And
stayed
so-
on 97th and
Okay.
Maple. Maple's 97th on Maple, or Maple's on 97th,
Great.
whatever they call them.
Yeah.
So I stayed right there. That's why I knew where you were talking about.
Yes, you can't miss it. And we have a scooter. There's a scooter
Yep.
there.
Coffee.
So a coffee
Yep, the
shop.
drive-thru.
Yeah. So that's the just a little thing to remember it.
Yeah. Okay. Landmarks. One of the landmarks.
Yeah.
Now, so during this time, what are you guys' business hours?
For now, we are closed because of the coronavirus.
Right.
Okay.
So what are the alternatives? How
But
can
the
people?
alternative is if you want to get something like for me, I sell because I have a book. I have a product that I extended. I made it a brand. So I have some T-shirts and hoodies and sweaters. So if you want something, you can inbox me. If you go to my Facebook, you can follow me on my Facebook. Judy Obodugo, Obodougo.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. Okay.
Too many last names.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Spell your last name and go a little slower. For us older in the people. Okay.
There's a lot of O's.
Yeah.
So you can bring out your pen so you can write it out.
I guess she told you, Bill.
My name on Facebook is Judith. Judith. Obodugo is my last name. Obodougo.
Okay.
So if you inbox me, you tell me the items that you want. We also have a business page. Kekere has the hair salon. The light hair braiding, she has a page. You can inbox her and make an appointment.
You said light, LITE.
The light, yes.
The light.
The light.
Okay, IGHT.
LIGHT.
Okay, the light
hair braiding.
Okay.
Actually, that's her name in English in her native language.
The light. Okay.
Yes, light is her name in her native language.
Okay. Now let me ask you a question. Okay. Braiding. So can you braid my hair?
Of course.
Okay. Okay. All
She
right.
said, of course. So
She said
tell us
she-
braid that hair, Bill. Bill wants some cornrows. Bill, you want some
Can I call
cornrows?
you Kiki? Okay. Can you please tell us a little bit about your braiding business, hair braiding, African hair braiding?
Yes, I'm
Business.
specialized in all African hair braiding style.
Okay.
Do cornrow,
And I like your hair, by the way.
sewing, box braid, Senegalese, kicking twists, and all those kind of styles. So that is my specialty.
And you've been braiding, you said, for a long time.
Oh yeah, I'm a
Okay.
hair braider.
Okay. Now.
He said,
So
I'm a
you
hair
do
braider.
male and women,
Yes.
male and female
Mhm.
hair. Okay. So what style will look good on my head?
Men want dread, they love dread. So
Mhm.
even women also love dread. So,
Dreads.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we do all of those kind of style also. And
Okay.
cornrows, especially men, they love
Cornrows.
those kind of big cornrows, style cornrows. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
You can follow me on my Facebook on I'm sorry, Amora Lolova.
Spell that
So-
for
You
us.
get
Oh.
that?
Nah, I didn't get that one.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Go back to vous. Oh, hey,
Is that French?
hey,
She is a
hey.
French
Yeah.
Hey, we bought about over here too in
All right,
Omaha,
yeah,
Nebraska.
please
Speak a little
That's
French.
French.
Speak a little French. Can we hear a little French from you? Togo. in the house.
Ok, vous pouvez me suivre sur ma page Facebook Amora Lolon 2020. Mais pour le salon même, c'est de light hair braiding. So, Amora Lolon 2020 et puis de light hair braiding sont toujours connectés.
Okay.
Merci.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Hey, don't get me started. I don't know why I don't even know why they try to bring up here and challenge me.
But that is what I just said.
Okay.
You can
I
follow
love it. I
me.
don't know
My
everything.
Facebook page is Amora Lolon 2020, and
Okay.
you can follow me also on my the light hair braiding. So I have two Facebook. The
Okay.
light hair braiding and Amora Lolon 2020.
Okay. So Omaha, it'd be a lot easier to follow the light hair
hair
braiding.
Yes.
Is that what ING braiding?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
The light hair braiding.
That's-
Because
That's easy.
okay, now spell your name because you got a very you got a tongue twister there.
My last name is even longer than mine.
What?
Oh no.
Okay, spell it for us though, so we get some, so we get a sense.
Amora Lolon 2020.
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, spell it for us. How you spell it?
I knew Bill was gonna ask that next.
Amora, I said Amora.
Amora.
Uh-huh.
Actually, it's in her native language. It's not French.
Oh, okay.
So, but
Her real name is Kekeli Oglo.
Okay.
So you need to explain Amor Lover.
Yeah.
And why did you give it?
Oh no, I just love it. And then
Amora?
Amora.
Amona?
I heard that in
Amora
a
is
song.
love.
Yeah,
Okay.
it means love.
Like
How do you
a-
spell that? Amona? Amona?
Yeah.
Amora, like
Oh,
R.A.
Amora.
Stevie Wonder.
AMORA?
Think of Stevie Wonder's song. Amora.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's the same things.
Okay.
I say in my native language. So that is a long. But van van means true love. So
Okay.
it's a amour, a long van van is a true love.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. All right. Woo, woo.
Van Van.
What?
True love.
My native language.
More of them. Okay. I'm
So-
learning something new every day.
I forgot to finish your question. I know you said if anybody wants to get in contact with us. So if you follow us on Facebook, you
Mhm.
can easily inbox us. Tenora sells bag. So we posted a lot of materials there, a lot of merchandise. So anyone that you see, just inbox us, and then we can let you know.
So what's the name of your overall business?
We have the name of the store itself is the Light Hair Braiding.
So everybody falls underneath that umbrella.
Underneath, yes.
Okay, cool.
But on the door, we have the sticker for my own business and then for Tenora's business.
Okay.
So we use the hair braiding because we want to make it more of a like a walk-in, because the hair braid, everybody comes in to braid hair. So
Mhm.
when they come in to braid hair, then they will see the other things. It's like going into the mall.
Right.
Like,
right.
hey, we are going to Crossroad Mall. But inside the Crossroad Mall, they have JCPenney, Old Navy,
Et cetera, et
all the
cetera.
other,
Mhm.
yes. So
Mhm.
something like that. So
Right.
once you come in, then you come into the store, you're like, wow, I didn't know you have other things doing here. I thought it was just hair braid.
Right.
So it's more like just shop, like back home in Africa.
It's like
all the women, how they-
like a co-op. It's basically like a co-op.
Exactly,
Like a
yes,
co-op. You know,
exactly.
everybody bringing their merchandise, their skills
exactly.
together,
Yeah.
and actually just doing business together.
Yes. So if you're there sitting down braiding your hair, you look on your right, you see the bag, you look on your left, you see the hoodies and the t-shirts and the jewelry. So
Right.
it's just like we collaborated to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Now, is this one of your bags? This one of your bags right here?
Yes.
No,
this
no.
is one of my.
Okay. Now, do you just sell women bags or you got men bags too? I gotta ask for the men because I do carry my bag for I carry my bag for my my iPad. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I have some backpack too.
okay, yep. See, I carry a backpack.
Yes, and mostly all my bag can be purchased by men because I sell bag, but my husband still buy me this
Right.
from me.
You said my husband bought it for me.
For me,
Okay.
so yeah, you can buy purse for your kid, your wife, girlfriend,
Okay.
mom, aunties, cousins.
So we can order. So you got books and stuff that we can order also.
Actually, my page website is not current.
Okay.
My Google website will be current next week,
Okay.
but my shopping website will take a little longer because I'm trying to make it like more easier and affordable shipping.
Okay.
And yeah, it's gonna take a little longer, but right now you can contact me on WhatsApp. I put my WhatsApp on my page on Facebook. I have an Iowa Cosmetic page on Facebook, and I have my own Facebook too, which is same name.
Okay.
Yeah, any Iowa Cosmetic you Google, you put on Facebook, you're gonna see me. Both are one is my page, my business page, and one is my own personal page, which I use for business too.
Give us your page again. Spell it for us also, so we can get in contact. I know you guys are under the light
Hair braiding.
but how can we get in contact
Yeah,
with you
this-
specifically?
Is Arewa, which is AREWA, Cosmetic, which is COSMATIC. So you can find me there. You are
And you sell some other things too,
Yes,
Tenoli.
yes, mostly the bag purses,
Mm-hmm.
and I sell all kind of hair.
Okay, hair.
Yes,
Okay, so
I
okay.
sell wigs and uh, sewing,
Are you sold to?
sewing. Actually,
Sewing.
Oh, sewing.
yes, I
Okay.
bundles.
Okay,
Yes,
so you okay.
Hair.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
I'm
okay.
her provider actually in hair in the salon.
What I
Okay,
doubt? What I
all right.
doubt?
Yes,
Okay. Okay.
yes. I sell hair extensions and like you can buy my hair, a single hair, or I sell like 12 pieces. 12. How do I call it again? Huh? No, no. When you sell like too many together.
Wholesale.
Yes, I'm wholesaler of hair
Oh,
too,
okay, all right.
but I'm not wholesaler of purses. But my purses are still like affordable
Okay.
because they are design purse. I don't sell all kind of purse. My purses are specifically made for me
Okay.
to sell. I ordered the warehouse. I have a warehouse in China, so I sell sandals and
Okay.
makeup stuff too.
Okay. So
All those fall under our cosmetic, but on my business card, you can see our cosmetic and hair.
okay.
Yes.
So y'all make everybody look good. So I mean, y'all spot y'all coming out looking good,
Right. You going there to
smelling
get your hair
good.
braided, get you some bundles,
Okay, without a
you
doubt.
buying you some jewelry.
So, what could you tell inspiring entrepreneurs that want to open up maybe a hair braiding salon, or they want to sell clothing items, or if they want to, sell hair or whatever? How would you? What advice would you give people that are starting out? The first steps to take when starting a business. Can either one of you, any one of you, can answer that question if you like.
The first step I would say you gotta have like you need to start selling the stuff you wanna sell privately, like from your house, contact friend, put it on your Facebook page, contact people, go to the those uh market, like supermarket, the neighborhood and stuff. That's how you can find out what you can sell most, what can bring you more income. But me, first selling is my passion.
Okay.
I can't do anything about even from back home when I was going to school. I have to have like two crayon, maybe women underwear and stuff in my purse at school. Then I will show my friend, do you want this too? So it's kind of my passion.
So you're saying to test the market out first to see if it's
Yes.
something that people want,
Yes.
and see if it's something you like to do.
Yes.
And like you said, it's your passion because you've done it since you were in school.
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else want to answer that question?
Yeah, to add to what Tenora said, I would say to do some consultation. Like if you want to open a business, you have to make out a plan because you can't just jump into it without knowing what you're going to expect. Because if you open a business, just remember you're going to pay the rent for the shop, you're going to have insurance, you're going to, if it's a LLC, you have to insure it, you have to market it as well. So make out a business plan and make sure that you have an idea of what you're going to do. Because if you don't have an idea, if you don't have a plan, it's going to mess everything up. So you don't want to start, then be like, oh, I didn't know this is going to be like this. But for Kekere, she have already started doing hair for a long time. Tenora is already a businesswoman. She sells a lot of stuff, and myself too. So we have already had a background, but we just wanted to boost it. So that's why three of us came together, and it happens that we are friends. So if you want to do it by yourself, that's good. You can just survey the market and let people that have been there know. And then location as well. Market the place and just knowing what you want and know that, everything is not easy to be in business. But at the same time, if it's your passion, you still have that zeal in you that keeps you going. So survey the market, do some research, and and then go from there.
Nice, nice. I think that you hit it on point. Adding on, have a plan if you're going to launch out on anything.
Yes.
In order to know where you're going, you got to have a plan so you can kind of navigate through things and test out, like you said, test out the market.
Mhm.
And what did you want to add to it, Kiki? Since you're a long-time business owner, you have experience, so you're a boss. You know what it takes to keep a business running.
Oh yeah. As for me, I'm telling you, before I wasn't excited like because the hair braiding is something I do well, and then everybody like it, but I was lazy, and then I didn't want to boost it. But since because before I didn't have any business card and all of those things, but I still having the customers who come to my place. Then when I did, they love it. So customers start telling me, why not open salon? Because you are very good. You something you do very, very well. So, and then my friend also encouraging me, that is the way come out. Then I'm opening salon now. And okay, and then I want to add something else. So you can, I have business page. Oh, I mean business page. Google page. Like if you Google, you Google the light hair braiding, you can find us, you can find the address. So everything is there. So I just want to let you know that we have all of those things.
So business owners need to take it seriously, not get lazy and just kind of branch out. And
if something you do well,
yeah,
just focus on this. You will prosper in that.
Good advice, ladies. Good advice. So you guys have come together, just so everyone knows. Omaha, Nebraska, we're bossing with 3 lady bosses. They have come together with their own unique styles, their own unique businesses under one roof. Okay, under the light braiding, hair braiding. So we have 3 different businesses all in one. You can come in and get your hair braided. You can shop for some hoodies or buy a book from Judy, or you can get some hair and go back home and do your own hair if you want. And you also sell some other items too, right, Sonali? Yes. I saw some sandals. I saw designer purses is on point. I love it. I love it. I love it. Omaha, Nebraska. So let the people know. And this question can be posed to any one of you who'd like to answer. So now that we're kind of quarantined in your businesses kind of at a standstill, so to speak, in terms of people walking into the business, what have you done to pivot? Because I think this is most important for business owners to know how to do in order to still keep the dollars coming in. And your customers are still out there. They still want to do business with you. What have you guys done individually to kind of pivot, or even collectively to pivot and still bring money in?
Okay. So collectively, what we'll do is I think every day we update our customers and also our Facebook followers. We just post something on Facebook page, updating them like the store is open, not physically open, but open in a sense that you
virtually
can still,
open.
Exactly. Open in a sense that you can still reach us. Like our phones are open, you can still ask us questions. Like the other day, Kekere's brother came, is in state. Well, before the coronavirus started, so the wife needed some jewelries because I sell paparazzi in the store as well. She needed some jewelries and some of the African necklace and earring. So she called me and said, "Hey, I want to buy this for my wife." So I said, "Okay, I'll be at the store. Which one do you want?" I will grab it and then he will pick it up. So that's what we do. You inbox us, you let us know what you need, then we'll find a way to drop it off for you. Okay. So that's what we do. And also for myself, what I do is I always, whenever there's any inventory that I have, I'll post it on Facebook. Then I will put an update, I'll put a capture, inbox me if you need it. So you don't have to come there just for safety reasons. When you make a payment, I can ship it to you for free. We can make any arrangements or we can meet somewhere you pick it up. So that's how we still keep the business going. Yeah.
I know she had mentioned that you order from China. How has the shipping, because of the coronavirus, how has the shipping been affected as far as how soon it's going to get to you?
Yeah.
How soon things can arrive?
Yes. A lot of my package were delayed. First, before a coronavirus hit us in the US. It was in China, so they have to close down the warehouse, and the workers were in the house, so which delayed so many of my items to be made and shipped. So it wasn't there. A lot of stuff wasn't there for the grand opening. Then when the coronavirus, I would say, left China for
Right.
US.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's appropriate. I think that was appropriate.
yeah.
It's on like Cardi B said, it's on tour.
Yeah. Then the warehouse opened, made my boxes. Then there were delay. Like I still have a stuff that's I got one package last week, which was ordered February.
Oh,
but
wow.
China was closed. The warehouse was closed in
Yeah.
China, so they finally sent them when they opened back. And I have some stuff right now that can come in. And FedEx keep updating me, and they say they will get it to me as soon as they can, because the flight, they delay a lot of flight because it doesn't come from China straight to here. It go to Japan,
Right.
change flight to here. So they won't let the flight go to Japan, and here too they delay a lot of delivery and stuff. So I still have a lot of design bag on the way coming. My Macari product too was delayed because the Macari company closed down, so my stuff were delivered, but I got them actually, and there's the store. Like yes, I closed myself first before them, like almost 8 weeks now. Yes, but people still calling me to get stuff. Mostly they are getting right now is a Makai product because they still need to take a shower and put lotion on.
Can you explain a little bit Makai products? What is that exactly?
The Makai product is a skin product like a soap and lotion, face. We have skincare.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's a
skincare line.
skincare.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, to it make your body clean and brighter. And like if you have pimples, like me, I used to have a lot of pimple and stuff on my face, so it will clear it up, and it has
So skincare products.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
stretch mark.
Okay, who make that? Who make that? Is
Oh,
it-
I need them.
where that come from?
Actually, that's not mine. That's a franchise kind.
Mhm.
So and it fell under my name. So
So is it natural products? Or?
yes, they are natural products. You
Okay.
can use it even you are pregnant and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, ladies, you looking for natural products because, like I said, I don't use lotions like because they test with animals and stuff, and you know what I mean. I won't put no animals on my skin. You know what I mean?
Natural, all natural.
Yes,
paint?
Yeah, I want all natural. I want all
yes,
natural.
all natural, and I have some for male too.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
Now, do you have deodorant?
Yes, it has perfume.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes, and stuff. Yeah, I have all kind of people who use Macari. They know is a
How do you spell that,
skin.
by the way? I'm sorry.
Macari is a MAKRRI.
Makai. Okay.
Yes.
And where does it come from? What is that plant or does it come from a tree? What is?
Oh, it's mostly like you can find Macari made out of argan oil.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
yes. I love argan oil.
Yes, carrots.
Carrots.
Yes, and it has shea.
Yeah, shea butter.
Shea butter.
Yes.
Okay.
Stuff like that. They all yes.
Okay. So I can put it on. That's why I put it on me. I
I have
shea
oil
butter.
for
Shea
hair.
butter.
Yes.
I do. Okay.
Yes, Makai has. People who use Makai is for each skin. The Makai goes for you, doesn't go for me. It's for each skin type and what you need for your skin. If you have like stretch mark, those tend to get rid of. And yeah, we have different products, but it's all our same name. But when you get to my store, you will see it's still Macari Barrel, but you will see the name and what it does.
Okay. Oh, great. So I like all natural stuff. Can you eat it too?
No,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's not a strange question because I met a lady back to the West Roads. Shout out to my brother Puttavelli. I got his shirt on today. No Joke Productions. We normally sit up at the pop-up shops at the West Roads right across from the from the food court, so I know that you can go in there and sell things. But this lady that was sitting next to him, I had ordered some stuff, and she ate it. It was moisturizer, and she's normally at the Crossroads, and I forget her name, Martine. She know who I'm talking about.
God.
But she rubbed it on me. Everything, it smelled good. She had different flavors, and she put it in her mouth and ate it, and told me I could eat it too.
Oh, okay.
So that is not a strange question, because it's all natural. No, Bill, it's all natural. So
Right.
some things you can
Right.
can't eat
So
and put on your body.
yeah, it's like hemp,
Yeah.
You know,
Talking
so-
about Nadir.
Yeah, shout out to Nadira, and that
Yeah.
smells so good. The kind that I had.
Okay, now
Smell.
but see, we got all these women in here, so y'all always cater to the women. That's why I asked for the men. So men can also put this on their skin and hair.
Yes, like my husband actually use it.
Mhm.
But since the day I told her you need to start paying, he stopped using it.
Why?
It's part
It's
of
a
her
business.
inventory.
Yes.
Taken away from her inventory.
Oh,
It's got
you mess
my
with the
son.
money now. That's why it's making money Mondays.
Hey fellas, hey, the women about business.
You
Women
stay our
about business.
hygiene stuff
Hey,
now.
you get some
They
things
are
free,
money,
but some things
our
on inventory,
products.
fellas.
Right. Somebody said, it's about business.
Right. Say, I love you and all, but don't touch my product.
So, ladies, I know some of you, if not all three of you, have an international connection. You are international business owners as well.
Yes.
You're taking your business, probably started there first, then here in the U.S. So kind of let us know about your connection back home and how you're doing business over there with what you currently do, or if something that you started new. I know Judy has a foundation. You can talk about that too, Judy, and just kind of let us know how you're using your excellence here as a business owner and connecting it back home to your hometowns.
Thank you, Martine. I have a foundation, is a Callisto's Multiple Myeloma Foundation. Multiple myeloma is a cancer of the bone marrow. My dad had it when he was in the US.
Say it again, slowly.
Multiple myeloma.
And it is a bone cancer?
Bone marrow cancer.
Okay.
Yes,
Oh my
it's a bone
gosh,
disease,
that is
yes.
so crazy. I have something
Yes.
similar, but it's not cancer.
It's not
But
cancer.
they told me that I may have to have a bone marrow
Bone marrow
transplant
transplant,
eventually,
okay.
and I've had to go through chemo for about 8 months.
Yeah.
And it's that.
It's on the joints. Yeah,
Yes.
it's on the joint. Yes, that's how it started. If they do the transplant, it helps.
They said
in
it's
the beginning.
painful.
It's very painful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it will cut off the going for chemo all the time. Yeah,
Aw.
because when they found it, sorry to divert the
it's
question,
okay. I
but
just
yeah.
I
but
hope that your
yes.
dad is doing great, and I hope that he's
Well, actually, he's late. Yeah, because it was diagnosed late. So that's why I said the transplant is going to help you. It's going to be painful, but it is better to do the transplant than not doing it. So that way it's not going to spread around the whole, the other side. Yes.
thank
So that's what happened
you.
to him.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. So for that, I have the foundation here, but I was planning on going back to Nigeria this December, God's willing, if the coronavirus stopped. So I wanted to go back home because we have a lot of people back home that have the disease that
Oh
doesn't
my
know and they need
gosh.
help. So that's why I wanted to use the platform to also help the ones back home in Nigeria and also doing the same thing here as well. So when it comes to business, I know I didn't mention I sell Forever Living product. Is also a franchise business. I'm an independent consultant. We sell a health and wellness product. I know she bought the aloe vera from me. She's like, I can drink this. It doesn't taste good. I say it's not supposed to taste good because it's healthy. So I do the same. My mom used to sell it back home before I started here. So people back home, they usually ask for it because they know the product. So what I usually do is, like you said, we can ship it back, but now there's no shipment going around. So they just have to wait until there's a shipment going. So the foundation one, I want to incorporate my business with the foundation because the aloe vera is very healthy. When I have, if you have a breakout, I know when we are little, if moms are afraid to give you anything that is chemical for your body, the aloe vera helps. So I wanted to use that aloe vera product when I go home just to get those people that are sick to drink it. It's not that it's a prescription, but it's just something that is healthy that they can have substitute to the medication they are taking.
Like a supplement.
Exactly. Yes. So that's what I'm trying to. So I'm incorporating. Yeah, I'm incorporating the Ayurveda product with the foundation. So God's willing, if everything goes well, if I go home, I'm going to also help the people back home. So, and I know my friends, I grew up in Nigeria, so some of my friends are there. It's not something that you ship products here and there back and forth. But the ones that will support you always support you. They don't care, the shipping. So I also promote it. They see it. They'll always tell me, hey, if you're coming back, I need this, I need that. So they will buy it when I'm coming back home. I'll bring it back to them. So that's how they also, I also do the international business as well.
All right.
I know that's right. That's beautiful.
Yes, absolutely. Amora.
I remember in my country also, I know a lot in forever living products. So people in the hometown also know that well. So something I just want to
So that's
encourage.
very popular.
Yes, it's very popular, and then it worked very well.
Mhm.
Now, do you before? No,
I
you
need
still
that.
do.
Yes,
How are you? Let the people know, how are you doing business? Your hair braiding, did it start in Togo? Did you started braiding a long time ago? Let
Yeah.
us know the connection. And are you still? You have businesses over there? You have braiders over there?
Yes, like
braiding
I
for
do
you?
here at home. When I was going to school in the hometown also, I did for friends, I did for people
Mhm.
like I do here also. So they pay me, and then something I keep like I didn't make it more professional because it's something I know, then I do well. So I keep it for cash money. If I want extra money, I just do here and get my money.
Mhm.
And then when I come here, I work in the salon a little bit, then still continue at home, but now I make it professional. So now I register everything, so I make it more professional. So
Mhm.
state know that now I'm hair braider in Omaha.
Wow, awesome, awesome.
But I didn't answer those previous questions because but I want to answer now. But as for me, I am very, very affected by the coronavirus because the hair salon have to close.
Close,
Then
right.
since I close it, really, since that day, I didn't do hair till now. So I don't know what that's going to be, but it is very affecting me.
Yeah. Are you
But
doing house calls? Like, are you letting people come to your home? Are you going to people
I'm
homes?
just scared because I have a kid.
Exactly. So it's
Yeah,
almost like you
so-
just don't
Yes,
want to at
so
all. At
I
this
just
point.
I close. When they
Oh,
tell us to come
man.
back, I will go back the salon. And that is because I have kid. I don't want a lot of people to come to my place. That's why I go to
That too.
open salon.
Yeah.
But since the salons have to be closed, I don't know.
And you've been
Really.
around for a while. I
Mhm.
used to work actually on 42nd and Ames, and I remember your flyers for years. The Delilah a flyer with all the hair braiding pictures of the hair braiding, of your hairstyles. And I'm like, I always like, I'm gonna go get my hair braided by that. I love all those hairstyles. So yeah, you've always promoted, and your name, as soon as you said your name, I was like, oh yeah, that's the flyer I've seen before. So yeah. So shout out to you, and shout out to the barbers, and shout out to the beauty salons that's out there, and hopefully you have some type of alternative that's bringing that additional income in, that's supplementing what you were getting, because I know they got to be very difficult to be a small business owner. I'm not. I don't have a brick and mortar. I'm not selling any type of products or anything like that, or giving some type of service like you were doing. So I can just imagine how it could just be cut off just like that, and off of something that you cannot help. So is there going to be anything else that you may do to try to get some additional income? Is there anything else that you do, besides hair braiding, that you can try to get some of that income coming in to help?
For now, I am trying to pick up hour for my work.
Yeah.
But they don't have any opening yet, so I'm stuck. But I'm still working on that. They say soon they can find me some little hours so I can go back to my regular job, because I didn't quit totally.
Right.
But I stopped working, and then I keep the hair as a full-time job now. But when we close, but with them also, they didn't find me any opening now, so I'm just stuck at home.
Well, I always recommend it's tough, so you gotta adapt and adjust to the situation. And so being an entrepreneur, especially having a child. You just gotta just we'll talk off the air because you still gotta survive, especially in this current environment. And so, of course, it's affecting our race as far as health wise, but economically also, and that's even emotionally. And so, we really gotta decide if we're gonna do business and continue to, we're gonna have to stay clean because the virus is gonna mutate. It's just like the flu. There's like 4 strains of flu. That's what the doctor said, right? And they just mutate.
Yeah.
And so this virus it want to stay alive. And so when man decided to do something, they're gonna change to something else. And so I believe we gotta, get back to praying and just get back to living and not be scared because death is inevitable. We don't want to die. But at the same time, I really don't want to create even more problems than what currently exists.
Yeah.
And so I feel your pain, especially being an entrepreneur, because it affects everyone.
Not just the business owner, but the consumer.
Yeah, everyone. It affects everyone. And like you said, your husband too. This is product. You can't get this free.
He really been not touching now, huh? He been not touching for real.
And that's real. And that's real because that's an investment, and you want to return on that investment, and to totally understand that. And so for those that are struggling, I'm telling y'all got to adapt and adjust. If you adapt and adjust, make sure your environment's clean, and make sure the people that's coming in your environment is clean, because we gotta get back to business because we're suffering even more. I encourage you to be wise so that we don't take it around our elderly, but we got to get back to business to some sense. I believe in God, so I really don't. That's why I travel. I'm not scared. I'm not. I take precautions. I took precautions. I wore my mask and I wash my hands. I touch stuff.
Got on the plane.
At the same thing. Same time, man. I'm with God.
That's right.
And so I'm gonna live life. I'm gonna live life. I'm not gonna be. I can't let a little thing I can't see, make me all scared.
We do want to be cautious though, because we don't want to take this lightly, because people are dying.
Whole families are dying.
Every day there's another report of someone dying. Closer and closer.
Again, if we're gonna teeter totter, we're gonna stay in the house all day. Everybody dying.
Yeah.
What about all the people that died for cancer? How many people died for cancer yesterday? Let's count the numbers.
They ain't reporting it.
If y'all want to count death, if we really want to count death, what about all the kids that's dying of poverty in the third world country that's dying right now? What about people that got gunshot yesterday? There's death, destruction. What about the other women that all got abused yesterday? There's 2 women that got just stabbed their dudes that went in jail yesterday. This stuff is going crazy.
Yeah.
So come on. One day I'm gonna predict it. I already predicted.
We're gonna build the scientists.
I'm with God. I tell you, God sent me for a reason. I told y'all that the domestic violence is gonna go up.
Yeah, you did say that on everything. You said that before.
Next thing,
field,
you get so paranoid. You get so paranoid. Right now, people aren't even talking to each other in the stores.
That's because we got the mask on.
Now, if this could continue, people are pushing and police officers are coughing. People are fighting because people ain't staying 60. It's gonna go to a different level.
He's right.
If y'all can continue with this hysteria,
because I wanted to fight the other
death.
day. No,
Okay, first of all, I'm 55.
He was too close to me in the line at the quick shop, and a little young dude. He looked like he was like 19, and they have it on the floor. The 6 feet, like count it for yourself, but since you can't, so we're gonna put it right here.
One piece illiterate.
Standing in line, like you said, the circle when you're voting, that line, stay your butt right here. And he just he keep moving right behind me. I want to be like, little dude, if you don't back up off of me, that's crazy, and that we have to feel that way, and that it could have been somebody different.
Right.
You know, could have been like, hey, we got smart with him and like, hey, move back. Don't you see it's 6 feet? As soon as I moved up, He didn't even abide by the 6 feet behind me. He still was right behind me.
So people are still trying to learn.
Do you see the orange line? It's an orange line.
So now your behavior right there. How you feel? That's been
Behavior
created.
modification.
No. That's been created by the hysteria of the constant fear that's been perpetuated every day.
Absolutely.
But any other time, last month you wouldn't have said that.
I wouldn't have said that.
2 months ago you wouldn't have said that.
No.
Last year you would have said that. Oh, right next to you. But this hysteria, I'm telling you, my degree. Hey, I'm bragging. That's why I brag on my education, because the psychosis, what's going on between everyone else. I'm not going crazy like y'all. Period. So somebody gonna be saying, I know y'all scared. I'm not scared. The black man, we're more likely to die from violence, be put in jail than this dang virus. So I mean, every time I go out, I tell my son, I only got one of you. I don't worry about no doggone virus. I worry about people killing them.
Right.
Not no virus killing them. Now, so I understand we gotta be safe. And for those now, see, the responsibility is for those that have pre-existing conditions. It's your responsibility to stay indoors. It's not my responsibility. Period. And we can't make you stay indoors. So it goes back to parenting, and we always want to blame the children. It goes back to the ones responsible. If you got a pre-existing condition, stay in the house.
That's what I've been doing, because I
period.
I go out.
It's just that simple. If you don't want to die, stay in the house. You got a pre-existing condition. If you're young, if you know if you got someone that's elderly, that's older, and you know you love them, stay away from them. This thing is common as dang sense. I'm as tired as this. We just so darn elementary. We gotta be fearful, and people are suffering, and people are dying. We got 2 women in jail for protecting themselves because men are attacking them, and they going to jail. But everybody wants to stand, and these doggone preachers, ain't nobody got no doggone faith. Faith is unseen, but I don't see them. You're right. I don't see nobody. Because they got no faith. I don't see them. But the preachers that they do show up, they want to harass them. So I'm tired of we suffering, y'all, economically, spiritually, and socially right now. Right now, it's getting crazy. Like you gave an example, bro. Why y'all left for me? 19 up, 6 years. But 2 months ago, it was all cool.
I mean, I'm going off. I'm following directions, like that circle I'm assigned when I vote.
Right.
I'm following.
It's conditioning. I understand. I'm in media. It's called conditioning. Yeah. It's repetitive. Eventually, they show you over and over. Eventually, you're gonna believe it. That's how the mind is. That's why.
But what about if he had sneezed? See, that's the thing. He didn't have a mask on or nothing. Had he sneezed on my neck, that would have went to a whole nother level. Yep. And yes, I would have went ghetto on him, North Omaha, real quick.
Right.
And
see now that's going to affect you might be in charge. now your children gonna miss you. See, but
I know the right words to say. It's a cycle. I'm a lawyer. I know exactly the words to say, so I don't do a terroristic threat, and I don't make nobody feel like I'm gonna hurt them.
You are an example of a segment of the community.
I'm like, boy, who raised you? Is that going to jail? No.
That's bubbling up.
Escalating. Yeah, you're right. Like how it happened at Benson over some small.
Right now,
big, so I agree.
I'm going to be meeting with the Sudanese.
You see me?
I'm real serious. I got a call from the Sudanese community because this young man committed suicide.
Oh my God.
He walked into the Carter Lake.
When was this?
This past weekend, his body was found. So everybody going through stuff, y'all talking about this doggone virus.
My dad did always say, if you can't see something, don't be scared of it. If you can't see it, be scared of these living people.
This brother, tall brother, handsome, dark skinned, played basketball. I think he went to Bryan, went to my high school. They found him in the doggone Carter Lake, and so let's talk about real stuff. And so, I don't know. I don't care if it probably is because whatever's going on, you see people jumping off roofs.
Right. Yeah. By the windows.
So I don't mean that it is making money Monday, and he's got 3 beautiful ladies in here, and I want their business to survive. And how can it survive if we not open?
Yeah.
How can we survive if we're gonna have constant fear? How's it going to survive when we come back and we're not talking to each other? Relationships have gotten strained. How can we trust a small business person if we had a perception? Dang, I want their stuff in there clean because of what we heard in the past. All this stuff is going to affect as we move forward. Mm-hmm. So if y'all keep perpetuating, instead of preaching, dang it, 95% of people survive. 97% of people. Well, why don't we focus on those numbers? But everybody want to focus on death, scaring everybody to death. So Omaha, Nebraska, I got a statistic right here.
Let's talk about the people that survive.
We had the doctor in here, so let's talk facts. Dr. Smith said that about 95 to 97% of people that take care of themselves will survive this. Mm-hmm. I think it's even higher than that. And so for those right now, what we should be doing is talking about if you're a little bit out of shape, and most of our community is, I'm out of shape. I'm skinny, fat, skinny.
No, you're not.
I'm skinny, fat, skinny.
Be playing. No, he is.
It's gone down because this Corona. I ain't been eating.
Wilson, I ain't been able to get no food.
No, I've been fasting. I've been fasting for real. Just in case some real go. I believe God is here, and when and this God is here too. And when if they twist it a little bit, and they already talked about yesterday the food supply. I don't know if y'all heard. I already told y'all. Last year, 2 years ago, the food couldn't grow. All the flooding.
Yes, in Florida.
Right now,
vegetables.
Right now, farmers are burning their stuff right now.
Yeah.
There can be a food shortage, so you might as well get used to. The Christians, they buying all the food up. The Christians bought all the food. I can't get no food. The Christians bought all the food, man. I can't get none.
You better get in line. No.
The Christians say love thy neighbor. No. I'm a challenge to. I'm challenging what all y'all preachers been preaching. Love thy neighbor, but the Christians bought all the food. No. And then they treat the elderly wrong. They treat their elderly wrong. The Christians do. The Christians treat their elderly wrong. And your other religions, you treat your people wrong. Where they got the elderly got to go at a special time to shop.
Well, King, you know what?
I'm mad. I'm mad at everybody because.
Hold on. Go ahead. All of this is definitely going to change.
No, it ain't.
How we're going to do business. How we're going to conduct. We want to stay positive though, because everybody receives this differently. So we want to stay positive, and we want everyone to be able to cope with whatever's going on.
Right now, it's been negative.
If you fall, if you're dependent on your faith.
What positive? Show me one thing positive. Have you seen? What's one thing positive?
These business ladies are here, and they're telling us about their business. They're
suffering. They're suffering.
Well, we're talking about how to.
I'm gonna get my hair braided, girl. I'm gonna get my hair braided. We can get you some money. I'm on Nebraska.
She said she's not clients right now. No.
We're gonna double mask it. We're gonna make sure we get some bread.
You gotta do with all your wherewithal. Not everybody is where you may be, King. So right. we have to take this seriously. We're not trying to joke around with this at all, by no means. But ladies, we do appreciate you coming in, spending your morning with the Boss family. Any last words that you want to say about your business or just about entrepreneurship in general? You have the floor.
Any encouraging, motivating words for people that's.
Hey, I'm like puffy cone. I'm like puffy cones. We just not no CNN. This is not no CBS. This is the Boss.
No ABC.
We want to hear the real. If you're suffering, do you want this thing to come back? Do you want? Are you worried about? Honestly, are you guys worried about if this is going to continue, or are we going to switch back to how we behaved last year? Because I'm a business person.
Actually, our cosmetic is set up to open back on May 4th.
Right, there we go. Confident, that's what I'm talking about.
I support staying home, stay safe. With coronavirus, yes, I closed for 8 weeks. I can still open. Normally, I'm just supporting the community by closing. So I set up a day to open back up the business. I cannot talk to everybody because it's three business under the same roof, but it's still like a different LLC. So yes, so it's set to open back May 4th, and I will be there from 10 to 7 p.m. That's my hours, and you can call me anytime to get your product. I have a lot of products in there right now, and there will be a discount in the Macari soap for people so they can wash their hands more. And I believe if everybody like take care of themselves by May 4th, I think this thing will be going back because I'm also a nursing student.
Okay.
So my own acknowledge when I think of it, I don't think this will stay more than that. I believe something will happen by end of this month.
So you kept that as a secret. Mm-mm.
You know, it's not. It's not a secret.
So you mostly
because
talented. You very talented then.
when a virus or anything hits, it have peak to reach, and as soon as it reach that peak,
Mhm.
it will start decreasing and it will start going down. So I believe in God's name, something will happen by end of this month, and all we gotta do, we need to continue life. It's just like what happened somewhere any days. It's just something that hit us, and we need to still eating, like do everyday stuff we are doing.
So you actually was in a war?
No, I never been in the war.
Oh, okay.
But I read about war. I usually donate to those countries,
Right.
and so it's not a situation that I want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
But with this coronavirus, I think it's positive thing too.
Yeah, it is a positive.
It taught us a lot of stuff. Before I used to complain, oh my God, I want to just stay in my bed sleeping, but I couldn't sleep.
Now you want to get up.
Now it's too much sleep. Too
Right.
much sleep now.
Right. And I used to say, oh, dropping the kid in the morning is so stressful. I can sleep till 8, but I can't. I have to drop them to three different schools. That's tiring. Now they're home. I'm like, okay, the first 2 weeks, I'm like, that's good. Then after that, I'm like, okay, can we just buy another house, the house next to us?
Put the kids in.
So the kid out there. We stay. And this condition taught us a lot of stuff. Now, even back home, I can't believe my mom has stuff coming up, like festival coming up, and she canceled. I was surprised. In Africa, I was surprised. Yeah, so
So you like the good side of it. So relationships, starting stuff new. Oh man, so completing things.
yeah, so
That's great. Man. So nursing student. So are you? So how many more years before you complete?
actually it's supposed to be 1 year, but right now I don't know anymore.
Okay.
Yes, because this coronavirus like mess up my whole schedule.
Okay.
Like I supposed to graduate this summer
Man.
for for 2 years, like 2 years degree.
Okay.
from
Okay.
May
Your
12th,
social. Okay.
Yes, but I have 2 more classes that I'm supposed to take this summer, but that I knew I would take
Right.
and graduate right away. But I'm not planning to take anymore because I need to replan my business. I need the time. In May, when I get back on May 4th, I need to replan my business and see how I can reach the peak that I settled, because I gave myself the coronavirus didn't really hit like money coming for me,
Mm-hmm.
because when I pay, I like take money out to register business and take the shop, everything. I already set up 1 year of not receiving income from the business
Right.
for myself. So Corona coming and close is kind of like still in my my plan. Like it didn't really hit me. Yes,
Business might be a
yeah,
roller
rough,
coaster.
but I'm still gonna stay in.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Good.
I'm not gonna back off.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Without doubt. Uh, I'm glad you guys came on today. We're gonna make sure that we're gonna keep every business open as much as possible. So, um, go ahead, Juliet.
What I wanted to add to what Tenora said was, I know the business. I know some of my friends are asking me, you just started this business and then this happened. What are you going to do? But for three of us, God's willing, we had a job before we started the business, because, like she said, she gave herself 1 year. Just if things doesn't work out the 1 year, that's fine. It happens in business. So when you do it at your home is different because you
Yeah.
don't pay for the
You don't have the
rent and
overhead.
all those. You don't have all those extra. But now we have a shop that we have to pay for the rent every month. So we are depending on our other job to
Yeah.
cover for that.
Mhm.
So God's willing, everything will come back to normal. If we do, I know I'm in public health. In graduate study at UNMC, I'm doing public health. When the king was saying about the social distancing,
Mhm.
my role is to promote social distancing. It helps. I know with the news going on, everybody is scared. They have a lot of anxiety going on now because whenever something happens, you always hear the bad news more than the good news. So we just have to trust God and have hope. Put our faith in God that I know this affected everybody, especially small business. I have some friends that this is their full-time job, this is their income,
Right.
that's it. Like now everything is closed. I don't have any other income coming in. So I empathize with them and I sympathize with them because had it been I don't have anything else that I'm doing and I just opened the store, I can imagine how I feel.
Right.
So I empathize with them. And I will also say that this, at the same time, this is also telling us that, you know, budgeting, that's where the budgeting thing comes in. Because I know in business, you put all your coins in because you're aiming for a profit. And then this happen. Then you're like, okay, now what am I going to do? So hopefully the government is going to do something to help the small business, and also help families because now everybody's at home. So you're with the kids, they're not going to school, you know, like the ones that are going to private school, you still have to pay for school fees because the teachers are trying
Oh,
to,
really?
yeah,
Ah,
the teacher, because they send all the stuff through online because you still have to study.
okay.
But God's thank goodness school ends next month, so that way at least we can take a breather before the summer. So everything happens for a reason. So, but it affected small business. So that's why they have the SBA. I know you always say that on Tuesdays, you post something about it. So hopefully that will help small business. I was listening to the news yesterday. The Surgeon General was saying that, like you are saying, the elderly, if you're sick, stay at home. I pray that the ones that have home health care, they can have people that are courageous to be able to go and visit those elderly ones because some of them they don't have family here in the States, so they depend on the caregivers to come and visit them. So what if the caregivers, they call them, oh, you can go here and see a patient, and person said, no, I'm not gonna go there because I don't want to get sick. So I pray that there will be some people that are courageous to still go and visit them. And as they are going, let God protect them because they are doing a good deeds to help other people. Even in New York now, some of the nurses are trying to riot. They are sending them to take care of people that have the COVID-19, even though they have family back home, like little kids that have underlying, like respiratory problem. They don't want to go take care of the patients and then come home and bring all those things home. So the only thing I'm praying is to God to protect us from all those things. Because when it's like you're helping somebody and then you're drowning with the person.
Yeah.
So I pray that it doesn't become a chain of reaction, because that's where things are going to go even more bad. So hopefully, the elderlies that don't have a family that are here, we have people to check up on them, because we don't want people to come out of it scared, having a lot of anxiety and mental problem. It should be a time like, if they say the bad with the good news, so everybody, whenever things happen, hey, it's always bad news that is going on. But I pray that, they have, because yesterday was Easter. They have some preachers that, you can open. They have a lot of live on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. A lot of them preach. So this is a time of prayer. This is a family time. I know not everybody is in unity now. Like, abuses are going on, because some parents that used to abuse their kids, now they are with the kids 24/7. So we have to pray for the kids. We have to pray for couples, women, men, everybody that is going through things that we don't know. So hopefully we get out of this very good. And also that the small business, the government will find something to support them. Because if we don't come out of this, I mean, where are they going to feed their children? The economy is just going to, everything is just going to go downhill. Then we start all over again. We're going to have a lot of people that, even when school starts, be like, I can't send my kids to school. I have to try at least buy something for them for back to school stuff. So, you never know how long it's going to last, but hopefully everything, we find something to do, like with the researchers and the scientists, all those things. So we pray that we come out of this very strong. And at the meantime, we just have to keep praying that, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, damn, sort of, what is that? Well, I don't know what we did. God is just trying to call our attention. Like, hey, we have to calm down. Like, He's telling us that He's the one that have the whole, have everything in His hands. So we'll pray that everything goes well. And I also pray for all the small business. I'm not saying that because I just opened a store. I mean, I used to have my own thing before we finally opened the store. But I know a lot of friends that have business that is affected, and it is their, like I said, it is everything to them. So yeah, so I pray for them as well.
Without a doubt.
We've got your Facebook Live friend saying hello, Judy. Deborah Dogma says hello.
Hi, Deborah.
All right, last but not least,
Okay. I don't have.
Amora.
Yes, I don't have too much to say. Everybody, they already say a lot of things. So the thing I just want to add is, everybody need to pray, so this problem will pass fast. Then everybody will go back to the normal activities. So that is just what I want to add.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Your trademark.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Hello, businesswoman.
Yes, businesswoman.
I ain't gonna know. We got a lot of time.
Since I have a lot of stuff in the shop, I sell different stuff. So I just have the name, like when you see our cosmetic down, you see the beauty bundle. So that's what
The beauty bundle?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
my trademark. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, ladies, for coming into the Boss Morning Show here, 95.7 The Boss. We're bossing with Tanelli. She is the owner of
Our cosmetic, the beauty bundle.
All right, the beauty bundle. Hey, I like it. Judy Arthur of God's Got Your Back, and she's got a clothing line. God's Got Your Back on hoodies, on shirts. She's just blowing up.
Yep.
And we have Kiki. She's the owner of the Light Hair Braiding. Come get your hair braided, ladies, when we open back up again.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm talking about
TBD.
To be determined.
Hey, it's clean up here. So, Omaha, Nebraska. I did get I got an email today. Since we talking about business, the 24th Street Corridor Alliance. They're having a call today. So, a leadership team called me, and they're hosting an online town hall today. All business owners, neighborhood leaders, anyone who's interested in economic success of the 24th Street Corridor are encouraged to participate. Our guest speakers will present pertinent information to small business regarding the SBA, economic injury loan, the CARES Act, which includes the PPP. I think it's the paycheck something.
Paycheck protection.
Yep. The resources throughout and resources throughout the community. They'll also discuss the IRS stimulus payments. There'll also be a significant time devoted to answering questions. Please email your questions ahead to the 24th Street Corridor at gmail.com. The town hall audio will be recorded for everyone who's unable to join a call. Please share as soon as possible. That call is today. Who's going to be there is Judith Johnson. She's the one of the members of the 24th Street Corridor. Winsley Durant, he's with the Chamber of Commerce. Jim Reef, he's with the Nebraska Business Enterprise. Have you guys heard of Nebraska Business Enterprise?
BC Clark.
Yeah. Well, Nebraska Enterprise Fund, Nebraska Enterprise Fund, where you can get, dollars. Yep. Tony Schultz with the Nebraska Business Development Center, Bob Drake with the Omaha Chamber, and so they're all going to be on a call. I know most of these individuals, are in charge of significant amount of monies where entrepreneurs can access. That call today is from 11:30 to 1 p.m. The call 301-715-8590. Excuse me. Actually, just email me and then I'll forward you this email. That'd be the best way to do it because it's a lot of information. So just email me, William King Jr., J. Arthur Jr. at yahoo.com, and then I'll forward this email to you. It has the number, the meeting number, and all you gotta do is just chime in. My email again is William King Jr. at yahoo.com. I think they send it by me. This is a text, or just text me. Then I can forward this text to you also. My number is 402-714-6482, 402-714-6482. If you don't have internet connection, and then I'll forward this email to you so you can participate in the call and you can answer any questions, especially if you're a small business person. They'll have someone from the chamber, but also they'll have someone there from the SBA answering questions. Omaha, Nebraska, is there anything else that we need to discuss? Because we want to end with some good news. It is Making Money Monday. We want to make sure that we support the Light Hair Braiding. They're located at 102nd and Maple, in a beautiful area, beautiful complex right there. I'm gonna be out there, knock on the door. I'm gonna be knocking on the door till you open it up.
You want them cornrows?
Yeah. I'm also getting my hair braided,
Get the locks.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something. I ain't going to no meeting. I said I'm gonna let my hair grow, everything grow. And so make sure that we support these three ladies. They are online, so they are still doing business. And so I feel they hurt because we're hurting, and I just want us to get over this behavioral. I know the residuals that's going to happen because it's too much negativity right now. So I know the residuals, and I don't want the residuals to last, y'all. We got to have positivity. God does exist, and I don't know if y'all believe it or not, but he or she is here, and really, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. We're just gonna be still. The Light Hair Braiding, 102nd and Maple. If they're not open, leave your business card. Leave a note. Let them know that you're trying to get in contact with you. They'll drop off any merchandise that you might need, etc. So if you still need hair, I know y'all still got to look good. Still need hair. So business still needs to happen, y'all. And so make sure you guys be careful, though. Be careful because it is for real. It is for real. And so be clean. Wash your hands. 6 feet distance. If you need a mental health break, this is all part of the equation. Please go outside, take a walk. We got 2 women in jail this weekend from stabbing men. So let's even I think in the Bible, I think in one, I don't know where, I'm not really good with it, but it says that when a woman is angry, the man should go to a different room of the house.
No, I agree.
So
like
what
I mean, it says that in the Bible, but
so it says that somewhere in the Bible. So men, when a woman is upset or vice versa, just go outside, just take a walk,
take a breather.
Yeah, it's like a timeout. Just take a timeout. You know how we put our kids in timeout? Adults need timeouts also. I mean, let's add that to our behavioral, because we all got to go through modification. Let's take a deep breath, everyone, and let's exhale, and let's take a timeout before we do things that we or say things that we regret. All right, Omaha, love yourself. Oh yeah, we about it, y'all. Oh yeah, make sure y'all go to the light hair braiding 102nd Maple. They not open right now. But what's that phone number? Y'all got a centralized phone number?
Yes, we have phone number at
What's this?
that door there.
Yeah.
Our page has phone number and we have business card.
Well, give me the phone number then, mademoiselle. What's the phone number?
My phone number.
No. I'm talking about for the overall business. You got the
No, each business has their phone number.
Okay. So what side hustle? You got me. The side hustle. The side hustle.
But May 4th, I will be there. There will be hand sanitizer, flow-up wipes, and Lysol spray. I have all those installed already. So you just need to put hand sanitizer before you touch the items you want to look at.
Right.
And right after the clients leave the room, we have floor wipes to clean the door handle and stuff for the next one coming. So
great. So Omaha, Nebraska. I'm going to bringing a good friend of mine's in. He's OSHA certified, far as in the commercial area as well as residential, and so he'll show us how to make sure that we have a sanitary, safe home. Okay, so we're gonna bring some experts in, so we're gonna release the anxiety, because the anxiety is high, y'all. It's really high, and so I just want to just release, because people are suffering, and I'm looking at the suffering, because maybe because I'm a realist, and some people, but I'm a scientist also, but I'm really concerned about the suffering that's going on, and so
people will get over this soon, because the panic came and hit.
The
more they wait inside.
Talking to Mike.
Oh, the more they wait inside, the more they will think like, okay, I'm over this. I'm so tired of staying here. So people will start going outside. But when you do that, please stay safe, protect yourself, and protect the others.
Yes.
Another thing I wanted to add is if you come to the store and it's closed, we have a phone number there.
Okay.
So when you call, anybody that answers the phone number might ask you what your need is. If you wanted to braid hair, then she's going to let you know whether she can do it or not, depending on how the situation is, if it's safe. If you want any product, any of us can come to the store. You come to the store and then deliver, you can purchase what you want to purchase. So there's a number on the door. If you come there and we are not there, you can always call us.
Great. Omaha, Nebraska, make sure that we continue to do business. I know we guys kept you guys over. I know I went on my rant, but
where we're going, so we might as well just stay here and talk.
But I'm just so passionate, because I know that we're suffering out there. I know small businesses are suffering, but I want to make sure you guys talk to Martine, because you guys need to have a centralized number, and so that way you really are centralizing your power.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you got to get the queen of side hustle right here.
She's the side hustle queen. Yeah, we love her. Yes, and she's the one that made this happen.
Great.
Well,
we're proud of you guys. Excuse me, ladies. You are necessary. You are an example of people coming together, using their intelligent wealth in order to make a dream happen. You're an example. Keep doing what you're doing. You are necessary. You are inspirational. And I know you ladies gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it together, without a doubt. Omaha, Nebraska. Martine, anything you gotta?
This is Making Money Monday. We just want everyone to go out and support a small business. You guys still have your products online, so go out and support them. They're still in business. You can't reach them physically necessarily, but you can support them online by buying their products. So go to these ladies' Facebook pages and show them some love with your dollars. Omaha, Nebraska, go out and be good, to be kind to one another. Check on your loved ones, wear your face mask, soak up some of this vitamin D out here. It's beautiful.
Heck yeah. Without a doubt, take that vitamin D in, y'all. Make sure you're 6 feet away, and be respectful to each other, you guys. Don't be scared of each other. Let's be respectful. Stay in at all costs if you don't need to come outside. If you have pre-conditioned symptoms or whatever, or conditions, please, you have to love yourself more than someone else love you. No one love you more than you. So And then also young people, make sure that we love our older people. Make sure that we take care of them. Also, make sure we take stuff over there and don't go in the house. I know we love them, but make sure that if we have to go to see our grandparents, make sure we take stuff to them and don't go in the house. We just want to we'll be on the safe side, as Martine said. We would rather be on the safe side. So let's caution on that side. Let's get through this. We got like maybe another few weeks. I think doctor said that some good results have came if we continue to practice good social distance. So what they have prescribed is good. I'm not going against that. I'm just worried about the psyche after it. I just want our psyche to be positive.
Mental health is important.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave grandma's soup on the porch.
Yeah, without
get back
doubt.
in the car. She'll get it.
or have grandma leave the soup that she made for you on the porch.
You'll make grandma work.
And then you come and get it from grandma.
I'll bring grandma some soup. Grandma been making soup for y'all for years. So y'all bring her some soup. Show some love.
All right, Omaha, Nebraska. Hope you guys learned something today. Make sure you guys go out and support the light hair braiding on 102nd and Maple. Today is Making Money Monday. We do all this stuff on purpose because we want to put it in practice, y'all. We want to put it in practice. Hopefully, you learned something from our passion today, as well as our diverse voices. Omaha, Nebraska, we love you. Love yourself. Boss with us.
Boss with us.
You may have received the 2020 census form in the mail. It's important to fill it out. It ensures proper funding for public schools, healthcare clinics, and so much more. If you have any questions about completing the census form, members from our community will be in your neighborhood to help. And to make sure you understand your census information is safe, confidential, and important. Like you, we're part of the community. For information, visit nebraskacounts.org. Paid for by Civic Nebraska.
It's just a public service announcement.
Are you tired of hearing about the coronavirus? Well, it's real.
Now, here's what I want you all to do for me. Check this out, man.
Don't panic. If you're sick, stay home. Stay at least 6 feet away from others.
The most dangerous disease.
Coronavirus.
Wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene.
Show these people what time it is, boy.
We can stop the spread of the virus.
Coronavirus. Show me your mouth. You're contagious.
So stay home, stop the spread, save lives. Most importantly, let's check on our elderly.
Word up, you ain't going out like this.
We're here to keep you informed.
Coronavirus.
Don't believe the hype.
In the meantime, let's take care of ourselves and each other.
Don't believe the hype.
You may have received the 2020 census form in the mail. It's important to fill it out. It ensures proper funding for public schools, healthcare clinics, and so much more. If you have any questions about completing the census form, members from our community will be in your neighborhood to help. And to make sure you understand your census information is safe, confidential, and important. Like you, we're part of the community. For information, visit nebraskacounts.org. Paid for by Civic Nebraska.
It's just a public service announcement.
Are you tired of hearing about the coronavirus?
Coronavirus.
Well, it's real.
Now, here's what I want you all to do for me. Check this out, man.
Don't panic. If you're sick, stay home. Stay at least 6 feet away from others.
The most dangerous disease.
Coronavirus.
Wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene.
Show these people what time it is, boy.
We can stop the spread of the virus.
Coronavirus. Show me your mouth. You're contagious.
So stay home, stop the spread, save lives. Most importantly, let's check on our elderly.
Word up, you ain't going out like this.
We're here to keep you informed.
Coronavirus.
Don't believe the hype.
In the meantime, let's take care of ourselves and each other.
Don't believe the hype.
You may have received the 2020 census form in the mail. It's important to fill it out. It ensures proper funding for public schools, healthcare clinics, and so much more. If you have any questions about completing the census form, members from our community will be in your neighborhood to help. And to make sure you understand your census information is safe, confidential, and important. Like you, we're part of the community. For information, visit nebraskacounts.org. Paid for by Civic Nebraska.
It's just a public service announcement.
Are you tired of hearing about the coronavirus? Well, it's real.
Now, here's what I want you all to do for me. Check this out, man.
Don't panic. If you're sick, stay home.
Stay away from me. It's contagious.
Stay at least 6 feet away from others.
The most dangerous disease.
Wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene.
Trying to show these people what time it is, boy.
We can stop the spread of the virus.
Cover your mouth. You're contagious.
So stay home. Stop the spread. Save lives. Most importantly, let's check on our elderly.
Word up. You ain't going out like this.
We're here to keep you informed.
Don't believe the hype.
In the meantime, let's take care of ourselves and each other.
Don't believe the hype.
95.7 The Boss.
When it drop, yeah. Smoke that. Keep burning, you know what I'm talking about?
Rick. And Thaddeus can do it.
Yeah.
When it drop, Mac truck action. When it drop, round the clock cash. When it drop, dice game action. When it drop, hit 'em with the naturals. When it drop, pump it to the masses. When it drop, Ali, I'm cashing. When it drop, I like fat. When it drop.